Hey guys, it's your girl Chef Keyla.
Why did she get on like that?
Okay. Chef Tariq.
I'm sorry. I'm Chef Tariq.
This is
I'm
the
sorry.
Mixing Pot Podcast.
I thought.
This is Chef Drew.
This is Chef Tariq. I'm sorry.
They just ruined the intro.
There was always something with the intro though. I love that.
Yeah, but, well, anyway, welcome guys back to the Mixing Pot Podcast. Awesome to be here for another week. How are you guys feeling today?
Feeling good. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes.
Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody had a safe and fun holiday with their family and friends. I know a lot of people have been sick, so make sure you guys are staying on top of that, just being careful.
Yeah, that kid coughed in my face.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit.
Kid really coughed on me, bro.
So don't go into work tomorrow. That's it.
Exactly,
just like that.
my reasoning.
There you go.
But we're going to get into the show right away. So I'm on today for drink of the day. And what I'm presenting to you guys is a cranberry pomegranate margarita. Now for Christmas, I got these beautiful glasses from Tariq. Look at them, they're so cute.
Yes,
These little gold balls.
Yes.
And so I figured, I would bring them out for the show today. And I was kind of like looking up some recipes for different drinks on what I wanted to do. And I came across this recipe. It was originally supposed to be orange cranberry, but I couldn't find any fresh cranberries in the store anymore for garnish.
Good.
So I just opted out for pomegranate.
Wait, you don't like cranberry?
Nah.
Really?
Nah. Remember y'all did your episode I bought the wrong cranberries and y'all was like,
Oh
you
yeah.
bought the wrong ones, and I was like, I don't know, I don't eat these.
Yeah, Tariq gave 0 fucks.
Basically.
And mind you, he ruined our show.
I didn't ruin the show.
You did.
You did. The cranberries were an essential part, Tariq.
And we couldn't do shit.
That's cap because you made monkey bread and it was just all sugar. The muffins, yes.
The muffins were
Not
missing
all the way.
a crucial part.
Not all the way. It's not the chocolate chips, it was fine.
Not the same man that was dogging my plate on the way out when I said I needed to give monkey bread.
Yeah, because they didn't need the cranberries. They were
He
fine.
said it was just all sugar.
Right.
Yes, but
That
it
shit
was
was bomb,
fire.
though.
It was fire.
That shit was
It
fire.
was fire. And I barely got any. That's why I kept digging in yours.
Everybody ate some except for Tariq.
Basically.
Tariq was the last one to try anything.
That is honestly true.
Poor Tariq.
Anytime I do the show, I barely eat.
Tariq,
Everyone else gets full
That's
plates.
part of us being chefs, though, right? I mean, like
It
we said in
is.
one of the episodes, it's like we literally are the last ones to eat, basically, whenever
It
we're
is.
eating anything.
It is, but you would think it's my show.
Right.
But it don't change.
Right.
It don't
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Alright, so we'll get into making the drink right away. So, what I'm using today for alcohol is tequila, more specifically reposado tequila. And I don't really like clear anything, like no clear alcohol, so I always like to go with something aged. You guys could do añejo tequila as well if you wanted, but I've just got a bottle of Espolón right in front of me. So I'm going to do 1.5 ounce, well, I've got some ice in my shaker. I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of, oh god, this is going to be difficult to do.
See, that's what I need. That's why I messed up last time. I don't have the...
What, the pours?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't have none of that.
So 1.5 ounces of the tequila in there, and then I'm going to do 1/2 ounce of Cointreau, which is an orange liqueur. So I'm going to do that right in as well into the shaker. And then I'm going to do pomegranate juice and orange juice. I'm going to do equal parts, so 1.5 ounces and 1.5 ounces as well. Now for the garnish for my glass, what I did was, I know a lot of people either like salt or sugar for their margaritas, so I did both just to give the guys the option because I know they usually have more of a sweeter tooth. I like a salt rim, but I did sugar for them. But anyway, what I ended up doing for that was, ideally you want to do some fresh orange juice in this recipe so that it tastes the best. And right before you squeeze the oranges, just zest them with your microplane, and then you can add that zest right in. Oh god, this is kind of difficult. Sorry. You can add that zest right into.
Need some help now? Like,
You can add that zest right into either your sugar or your salt. And then just make sure that it's like nice and mixed up. And then when you're ready to do your drink, just dip your glass into a shallow container that has a little bit of the orange juice. So that way when you put it either with your salt or your sugar and you dip it in, it'll stick. Now, right into the shaker as well, I'm going to do just a little pinch of sugar. I'm going to use the same sugar, zesty sugar that I'm using for the rim, and a tiny pinch of salt. I'm going to do...
Interesting that you're on salt and sugar inside as well.
So originally the recipe opted for using maple syrup, but because I wanted to have the option, obviously, of the sugar rim, I figured I would just use that as a sweetener in the drink too, so that I wouldn't have to bring too much extra shit.
Yeah.
And then similar with either baking or cooking, where you add a little bit of sugar into your savory dishes and a little bit of salt into your baking. Exactly. So same concept, just to balance out all the flavors. So I've got everything in my shaker. Just gonna give it a quick little shake. And then...
You know how to do some tricks?
No. No, definitely not. So I've got my glass already lined with my zest. I'm gonna do my strainer right on my cup. On the shaker, and then literally just pour the drink right in.
That's a nice color.
It's a beautiful color, right?
Really nice color.
Can I hand this over to you, Tariq?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now for garnish, like I said, besides the rim, I feel like that's kind of obligatory for a margarita. I'm gonna do just a slice of fresh orange and then some fresh pomegranate kernels on top, so that they kind of float on top of the orange and kind of give it that pomegranate effect. And guys, that is today's drink, an orange pomegranate margarita.
Nice.
Cheers. Cheers, y'all.
Beach.
Huh?
Definitely something like you sip on the beach. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, like beach vibes type deal.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Drew? I think
Crickets.
he's liking it.
Crickets.
No, that's fire. I like it.
He's liking it. He barely drinks, so.
It would be, I think the salt rim would have did it for me.
Yeah, a little
Tonight.
too much.
No, tonight, like, I think it would
Oh, it would have been good?
Yeah,
Just to balance a little bit.
just to balance, yeah.
sweetness.
Damn, I wish. Do you want to try mine?
You put salt on it?
Yeah, mine is salt. Now, I usually only do half a rim of salt because I feel like salt could be one of those things that's very overpowering for me. I'm a little sensitive to salt sometimes. So I usually only always do just like half a rim, but I think it's perfect. Honestly, with the cranberry juice, I think maybe the sugar would have been better, like when I did it originally with the cranberry, but with the pomegranate,
Pomegranate's
I
good
like
with the
it with the
salt.
salt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's definitely not like over the top with the alcohol, so it's definitely like a nice touch to it.
No,
So you can definitely have a lot more.
Right, and when I originally did this as well, I had done, it was 2 ounces of tequila and then half an ounce of the orange liqueur, but I brought that down. So I only did 1.5 ounces of tequila and then a half ounce of the orange liqueur. So I think that was a really good balance as well with the orange juice and the pomegranate. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the drink for today.
Yeah,
if you guys make it at home, let me know what you think. Like I said, originally it was with cranberries, and the garnish was basically gonna be the same with the the orange slice, but instead of the pomegranate seeds, it was gonna be sugared cranberries. So I would have had to like poach the cranberries in a sugar solution and then coat them in sugar and let them dry overnight just to create that effect. But figured I
Now,
would throw that in
for
there anyway.
tequilas, you said you can use reposado or añejo. Does it matter on the brand?
No, honestly, you could even really use whatever tequila you want, whether it's clear or aged. Again, personal preference. I always like an aged liqueur. I don't really like clear. But for the brand, it's really just whatever. I would say, for margaritas, I like to do the mix of like just a regular tequila, whether it's clear or aged, or and orange liqueur, because I feel like that, and especially with this recipe because it was already like orange juice, it balances out that. And margaritas originally are orange. It has orange juice in it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I thought that was pretty good. Yeah.
It's a nice little twist on a margarita.
Right,
Yeah.
and the glasses are so cute.
Yeah,
Like literally, they.
Shout out to Tariq, yo.
Shout out to Tariq. Hey, cheers to Tariq.
Cheers
to
Yeah,
Tariq
yeah. Take a shot, take a shot,
for
take a
putting
shot.
us all here, bringing us all together. Tariq, cheers to
With
you.
these glasses.
Alright, y'all. So
Ooh.
let's get right
Oh,
into.
without that.
You about to ask me for another one? Like, Keyla, can I get another one, please? So, how was you guys this weekend, though? How was New Year's weekend?
Weekend was cool.
Oh God. Oh God, that face.
Weekend was cool, cause I was just reviewing it. We went out New Year's, you know.
What'd you do?
We went to Mezzo.
You know what's a mezzo?
Yeah, we went to Mezzo. Shout out to my cousin Tatiana. Shout out my wife. Shout out Chris. Shout out Cam as well.
You guys went to Mezzo. How was that?
It was
Interesting.
yes, to say the least.
Literally,
it packed
I
in
don't
there?
even know.
Yes, it was very packed in there.
How much did you pay to get in there? That's the real question.
How much was it? Oh, we paid tickets beforehand. So Tatiana paid. I think it was 40.
Damn.
They were
For-
yaxing. They were yaxing.
For all of you guys?
No.
For just her?
One
For
ticket.
one person.
For one ticket. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. So we went in. Everything was cool. Everything was cool. I don't want to put nobody on blast. It was a good night. That's all I can say.
Oh God.
It was a good night.
Alright, so later.
Every-
Give us the details.
I mean, maybe? I don't know. But it was, no, all in all, it was a very good night. We enjoyed it. We rang in the new year a very good way. And yeah, I'm just very, very excited. Like I said on our last podcast, hey, I'm excited to see what 2023 holds for all of us. So.
Yeah, for sure.
What about this kid coughing on you? What is this?
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
Bro,
Please
so, alright, at work, we have J1s now. You know, everyone knows what J1 is.
Mm-hmm. But please explain to the people that don't know.
So what a J1 is almost like an intern in a way, and you go into the culinary industry and you work at restaurants and you literally just learn the ropes. We all did it at one point in CIA, in our experiences at CIA. And where did you do yours?
I did mine at Castle Hill
Castle Hill.
here in Newport. Yeah.
And then you did yours.
Boca Raton.
Yeah. And
Down
then-
in Boca, Florida.
Good times. And then I did mine at JW Marriott in Orlando. But yeah, that's pretty much what the J1 is. So anyway, fast forward.
They're foreign though from
Yeah,
a
they're
different
foreign.
country.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
basically like
exactly.
a work visa.
Exactly.
Yeah. there we
That's
go.
the difference.
Okay.
So I have this J1, and I'm not gonna name his name because we don't put people specifics on the show.
On blast.
But except for our close ones, our close friends, except for that. But yeah, he's just sick, I guess. Like, I don't know what's going on with this kid. He's just coughing. He just has a cough, and I'm showing him he's not rocking a mask, and I'm showing him how to make this tahini dressing that we have at our job. And I cracked a joke, and he started laughing. But you know how you're laughing like literally.
That just coughed in your face.
Bro, and I was like, and he was looking at
Did
me.
you
and
feel
he
the
was-
spit?
Bro, I didn't feel spit, but you feel the wind, and you
Yeah.
know what the wind carries.
All of it.
Mad germs.
Mad
bro.
hot.
All
breath.
of it, hella hot ass
Bro,
breath.
like everything, bro. So you know you got hit with that shit. It's confirmed once you feel that breeze, bro. from
Oh,
another-
God.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Should have ran to scrub my face right then. But yeah.
Fucking spray bleach on your face.
Yeah, exactly. So now I come home now,
Nice.
and all of a sudden I feel like I'm gonna need to start popping some Mucinex D soon. So like,
Uh-oh.
yeah, now I got the turkey kid stuff. So I don't know.
No offense to Turkey Kid. We like turkey people, but
No, it's not.
We
nothing
like
but
turkey people.
Tur-
What the
Turkish people.
Turkish?
Turkish
Like, you
people.
guys-
Wow. Well, you don't want to say, yeah. Well, I got the
kid.
stuff from the turkey.
Jesus Christ!
Yes,
The
that's
Turkish
I'm trying to clear it up
kid.
so we don't get canceled over here.
I'm not gonna get canceled. I mean, weren't we just saying monkey on the thing the other day?
Oh my god.
Like,
Yeah,
don't call it not.
Oh my god. Yeah, Tariq, that was all you. You're like, I don't care. I'm the one who wants to see him.
What?
He's gonna be yelling at me. Da, 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 da.
I mean, as many things as he said on my platforms that
Right.
got us canceled a long time ago.
On your show?
I think
Yeah.
we're still in the clear for now.
Yeah, I agree, actually. I do agree on that.
I reported it.
So that was your weekend?
Yeah, that was my weekend. What else did I do? Chilled at the house. Took a series of naps. Me and the cat. You feel me? Like, some guy. Where is he? Shout out Titty, by the way.
Shout out to Titty. I
Shout
love
out to
Titty.
Titty. We love Titty.
Titty, you're so beautiful. I love
Titty.
you.
Do that. We are recording.
But
We
yeah,
don't need this
yeah.
man's freaking thing jingling in the background.
There he is right there.
That's okay.
It's like,
Studio cat.
but
I love to like.
no, that's it. That was my weekend. What about you?
Nice. My weekend was good too. Honestly, I didn't do shit. I was definitely sick at home.
Oh
Just
my
like
God.
yeah.
She got it. She had it.
Yeah, no.
I'm not the
for
only
sure.
one whose face got coughed on. Cool.
Yeah, literally. No, but like I literally. Wait a minute. Yeah, I felt like complete shit on Thursday and Friday, and well, the whole weekend basically.
So what's the flu going around?
I literally I stayed home. I popped hella.
Damn,
This
dude,
shit's bossy.
drinking,
He is.
dude.
Yo. Wait.
Sorry, Tim.
Oh my god, you almost just killed your cat, bro. Hold on. And you know what's crazy? So I was talking to Josh right before I came by, and I was like, yo, Drew better drink his fucking drink today because it's mad good. And Josh was like, oh, he'll probably take a sip. I'm like, no, he better fucking drink it.
Nah. I'm drinking that shit today. That
Yeah,
shit's fire.
It's actually
Fire.
good. It's pretty
Little boy,
good.
little bully.
See, when you know how to do something, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So please give me props. Thank you very much. Thank
Take a
you.
shot.
Take a shot.
Take another shot right now. Another
Take
shot. Let's fucking get it. To Drew killing the first
Take a shot.
drink
Yeah,
on the
to Drew.
podcast.
Take a shot.
Cheers.
Take a shot.
But yeah, so I literally was just home. I popped hella fucking what is that?
Mucinex.
Not the
David.
Mucinex.
Hey,
No.
yo.
No. Fuck, why am I
Cough
spacing out right now?
Tylenol?
No, it's a pill.
PM.
But it's
Tylenol.
one of the
Placenta.
highs. No. Oh my god.
You heard me?
What'd you say?
I said Plan B.
Oh my god. Yo,
Hey, yo,
none of that is necessary.
Yo, Tariq's face right
We
now.
got the sound bar on deck
Yeah.
today.
Hey, yo.
We got on deck today.
Yeah, I asked Tariq to control the roadcaster today because I had a lot going on with the drinks, and I think he's doing a good job. Well, I hope so. When I listen back to the
Yeah, we'll
episode, we gonna find out.
No cap, yo.
Yeah, no popping, no plan B. I'm not Meg. Like, that's not who I am, okay? Anyway,
I thought he wasn't doing no specifics.
Oh, man.
well, like Meg the Stallion with plan. Wow, what Meg were you thinking about?
Meg the Stallion.
Yeah. Hey, yo. But yeah, that was pretty much my weekend. I didn't do shit. I just stayed home. I drank hella fucking a bunch of my witch's brew. I think I probably had like 5 gallons of that shit throughout the course of like 5 days. I probably drank like a gallon each day.
Yeah.
And then the Alka-Seltzer. That's what it is. I
Alka-Seltzer
think.
Plus.
Wait, is it that? Yeah, it's like the coughin or the cold and sinus pills. And yeah, I popped so many of those. It was great. I just fucking slept the whole weekend. My mom went to my family's house for a little bit Saturday night.
Oh, so you were
And
just
then-
in the crib hallucinating off of Alka-Seltzer
Pretty much.
by yourself.
Watching in the dark. Yo, that show is
It'd be
so
like
good.
that sometimes
I
when
binged
you're
the
sick.
whole fucking season in a day.
In the dark, yeah.
Yes! Oh my god, it's
Kayla
done
still watching
so
TV.
good. But I hate it because now I'm up until like 4 o'clock in the morning because I can't stop watching the show, and now my sleep schedule is fucked up. So I go to sleep at 4 when my mom is waking up to go to bed, to go to work, and then I'm not waking up until like midday. And then by the time I wake up and I get ready, it's dark outside already, and I feel like a fucking vampire. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yup.
But yeah, that was pretty much my weekend. Nothing else too crazy going on. My cat being crazy as normal. My mom just being her. Shout out my mom. I love my mom. Yeah. What about you, Tariq?
My week was cool. It was good. I wasn't sick, so that's a plus.
Well, good for you, Tariq.
I mean, Olivia's sick right now, so I'm over here, like, every time I see her cough, I'm like, get away from me. So,
Jesus
So wait, is
Christ.
everybody sick? Yeah, I
Oh my
gotta
Lord.
brush him.
You have to
I've
definitely
been
brush
lacking
him
on
so
brushing
bad.
him.
I literally just like pet Titty and a bunch of his fur just came off.
that's good.
I mean,
It's
it's
not
like
gross,
it's a
Tariq.
combination between me and Titty. You know, like he's supposed to self-clean, and he's just lazy. So like
He's just
he's not doing
lazy.
his own job. So like
Don't blame the cat for your own discrepancies, okay? Not taking care of the cat. Come here, Titty. I will love you.
he eats every
He
day.
could
Look
just
how big
come
he
home
is.
to-
He's
He
taking
could just
all
come
care.
home with me. Can he just come home with me?
Yeah, take him.
Okay, great.
You say this every week.
I know I do. One day, Tariq, one day, we're really gonna come back on Wednesday and he's not gonna be here.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, great.
He said, "I'm okay with that."
I'm
That's
okay
the
with that.
studio mascot.
Hi, Bede.
That's y'all studio mascot. But yeah, my week was good. We did the show on Saturday this week just to knock it out. I did Reuben sandwiches and some fries. I didn't have time to do sauerkraut, so I really had to just pickle the cabbage. Which
Okay.
is, I mean, it's the same stuff, but
Basically.
different methods and stuff.
Bro,
Different method.
Yeah.
keep going.
What?
Nah, I was gonna say top 2 sandwiches, bro.
Alright, we'll get into that.
Yeah, go
We'll
ahead.
get into that.
Food trend.
We'll get save it. We'll get into that.
Mentally nuts.
Literally.
Where's
the button? Where's the button?
Where's the button?
Hey, yo!
But no, yeah, the show Saturday, and then we went to Jocelyn's house. We had a little get together over there for New Year's,
Nice.
watching college football playoffs. Yeah, that was good. There was something else. I'm like, I don't know why I blanked out on it. But right at midnight, hitting January 1st, 2023, Mix It Up with Chef Tariq Volume 1 cookbook was officially out on my website.
Take a shot, take a shot.
On my website. I almost cried because I was so happy that I
As you
actually
should,
got it
sir.
done.
Dead ass.
But no, yeah, that was up on my website, which is up right now. So you guys can go to cheftreecompany.com to check out everything on there. And then like 2 days later, it was on Amazon. So the book is out, website's up. We're starting the year off right, basically.
Yes, that's
In the
fucking
right
good.
direction.
In the right direction.
Yeah, the website looks fucking awesome, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shout out to my guy Palmer. This thing, he be saying, I'd be like, I don't want to do this. But then we try it out. Or he sends stuff and we do it. Like, alright, this is fire. This looks good. So, shout out to my guy Palmer. He put in the work on the website. He put a lot of work in on the cookbook as well. And definitely a lot of other things we have going on. So, my guy Palmer. Shout out to my guy Tariq as well.
Hell yeah.
Shop
Yeah.
Treat Fitness. Cameraman. Shout out to Elle as well. So, they've definitely been a big addition to the team. But yeah, I mean, besides that, everything else has been good. I've just been waiting for Wednesdays. It's honestly the highlight of the week now.
Honestly, though, yeah, I was like earlier when I was on the phone, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to hear what the guys have to talk about today. And Josh was like, you're gonna find out sooner rather than later. I'm like, well, yeah, I know, but I'm just excited.
doing now,
I'm like, yes. I know, literally the highlight of my week. I know.
It's literally I get to Monday, say, alright, word, get everything done. Tuesday, what our meetings were, alright, cool. Wednesday, wake up, alright, podcast day, let's get it. We ready to go, let's go.
I've been getting into the habit of like kind of thinking about and writing about what I want to talk about like on Sundays. So basically what I'm doing like a recap of my previous week and kind of like a plan of what my like new week is going to be. I'm just getting that done and busting it out right away because I know like Monday and Tuesday I'm gonna be busy, you know, with whatever I'm doing, and then Wednesday I don't want to like be rushing trying to do it.
Yep.
So yeah.
Wednesdays are
definitely.
cool.
Definitely looking forward to Wednesdays now. And it's hump day, so whatever.
Sure.
Thursday, Friday.
I kind of get into it Monday, started Monday. Like Monday night, I'll start getting clips from the previous episode. I'll listen to the podcast on Mondays normally, and then that's when I'm like, all right, let me get my word of the day down. And we take whatever notes we need for us to get better and stuff like that. But Monday, yours is Sunday, mine's just Monday, just to kind of get ready in that mode or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
And Drew's just Wednesday. Oh yeah, we're here.
Right. Drew's as we're trying to set up, looking up his word of the day.
What we're not gonna do is expose Drew. That's not what we're
Speaking
gonna do.
of word of the day.
Word of the day, that's
Drew.
streak. That's word on the streak.
Word on the
See,
streak,
look at
sorry.
this. Look at this. Word
Sorry.
on the streak.
Word
Where's
on
my
the
yeah?
streak.
Where's my yeah? Where's my yeah? Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
What we
Thank
got
you,
going
Lil Jon.
on this week?
Literally, thank you, Kayla and Lil Jon. Thank you. Today's word on the street actually took place on Monday, unfortunately. An NFL player on the Buffalo Bills, Damar Hamlin, suffered a heart attack.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was pretty crazy. That's the first time I've ever seen something like that, to be honest.
I've seen it a few times. People have go into cardiac arrest on the field, but a lot of times it's it happens and then they get the ambulance out, they get him off the field, and the game continues. This was the first time he was on the floor and they literally had to resuscitate him right there.
In the field?
Yes.
Holy shit! Well, the game was live.
Yeah. Everything stopped when that happened.
Well, yeah, right. Everything was live though.
During the game live and stuff like that, and it was for a lot of people, it was this is not new. This is not normal.
Oh my god.
And when the NFL just stopped when even when they got him off the field, it was nothing went back. It was just they all just kept standing there. Everyone's crying and stuff like that.
Right.
And it was just whoa, what's good? And a lot everyone's mind is well, dang, what's happening with the game? What's gonna happen? But a lot of people were just this kid's really about to die right here.
Right.
That was it was really tough, and I wasn't watching the game at that time. So I was at DJ Crazy Race House while he was streaming, and then right after we was finished, it was that's when it happened or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of hard to just kind of go on and see everyone's feeds and stuff and just seeing everything.
Damn.
I do know he's starting to get a little bit better from what they've been saying.
Yeah.
So he didn't pass away?
No,
Thank God.
He didn't.
No,
Wow.
They did CPR on the field for 9 minutes, they said.
Oh my god.
Drake's a big sports fan, so he
Yeah,
it's
knows
right
all
up
the
his
details.
alley.
It is, and I knew once that happened, I was well, this is definitely going to be the word on the street, too. The one thing I had a big issue with was, a lot of, analysts and reporters and stuff Skip Bayless.
Skip.
He basically tweeted out, hey, hope he's feeling better, but what's the NFL going to do with the game? How are they going to postpone it with a critical time in the week?
Oh, that's what I've been seeing about him.
Basically, because it's week 17 and NFL's week is 18 weeks before they get into the playoffs. So a lot of it is around the seeding of teams. Buffalo was number 1, so if they lost the game, they would drop down, or if they won, Cincinnati would drop. So it's a lot of the seedings that have to matter. And going into later in the week, we didn't know if they were going to try to play the game or later, or if they going to push things back. We still don't know. But it was the timing of the tweet. He didn't need to say right then and there what's happening with the game, because at the end of the day, it's not about the game anymore. These are human beings.
Was it right after it happened?
It was it was happening, and of course everyone's tweeting, goes to Twitter.
Oh, it was happening, and then he tweeted that.
Basically, and he tried to go clear it up, but it was
bad timing.
It was wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone's we're all thinking damn, what's gonna happen with the game? Our parlays, but it's human beings about to die on the field.
Right.
That's the last thing anyone wants to think about.
Right.
So it was it was inappropriate. It was a horrible tweet. He should have never done it to begin with. And even Monday on Undisputed, his show, and Shannon Sharp, an NFL player, Shannon Sharp didn't show up. He didn't show up at all on Monday, because he was I'm not. No, Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday. He was I'm not showing up.
It's he's not supporting.
He didn't like the tweet
Right, exactly.
because he's an NFL player and he understands what it goes through with a lot of players getting hurt. What it takes to like physically get yourself ready for a game every Sunday, especially with concussions happening and all ACLs and everything. So he understands that part. So when that tweet happened, he definitely was like, I'm not going in, and I support him on that. I stand with him.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Like if he didn't tweet that, then it didn't show up. You know, maybe a little bit, but he tweeted that he has the right to say hell no, I'm not going in. And even today he tried to go in, and you see the clips. It was like the first few minutes he tried to explain why he wasn't there, and he brought up the tweet. And it's kind of scripted. It was kind of just blowing by like, oh, no one really had a problem with his tweet. Everybody had a problem. There's a reason why people are still talking about it right now.
Right, of course.
Even after you try to clear it up, we understand you probably felt something for the kid, but that's not what we shouldn't be talking about the tweet. We should be talking about his health, his safety.
His health, yeah.
So I mean, besides that, everyone's still pulling for him, and we hope he does get better. But yeah,
that's so tough.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I can only imagine like what the pressure is like imagine what he must be thinking right now. Like damn, I just almost fucking died, but like I have like there's this whole like thing behind it, like not just my life and the sports, but like it goes so much deeper than that.
Yeah.
And his fundraising, he had in like a day he had like 5 million people donate to his fundraiser. And I think it's a lot higher now too, but just like the first few hours it was just like that. And even like his teammates after like when they said the game's postponed, everybody was flying back. They was like, no, we gotta stay here. Like we gotta be here for him. So
support him.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I'm happy that he has a lot of support and that people are, kind of lashing out on the rude commentary, the inappropriate commentary. Maybe not rude, but just inappropriate. Like he could have totally have waited to say that. Like everything is so fresh. Literally, like you can't just wait. Have patience. Like things like these take time to figure out what's gonna happen. Cause like if the kid doesn't make it, then you know what I mean. They're fucked. Like they have to figure out like a different like route of how to go about handling everything. So there's definitely a lot of factors that are to consider to even be able to move forward. So it's like it's just timing is gonna tell.
And my last thing on it too, it's as humans and sports fans, when we watch like athletes and stuff, we think of a lot of them. We put them on a high pedestal basically. And like when we have parlays or we're putting bets on games or we're doing fantasy football and whatever else we're doing, we want the best out of them. So when they don't do it, we get on them a lot. One thing we should kind of really all do is basically just be more considerate. Like, yeah, like it's nice to have, win money on a game for your favorite team or your favorite player. And it sucks when, they don't come through all the time, but these are human beings. They have lives they have to go to after the game. They still put their body on the line because I'm not the one out there. Anyone else ain't out there besides them. So just be considerate on basically what they're doing.
Right. Kind of.
You must have been on your fantasy team.
No, my fantasy player's been over, but I mean he was a safety, so when it happened, I mean it's a defense, but it still sucks that people were like, damn, I put a parlay on a game and stuff. And it's like,
oh yeah, like worrying about something totally like.
It's like
this is a human life.
Yeah, like
again,
your money versus somebody's
just as the
safety
tweet,
and health.
It's like you're worried about the game, you should be worried about someone's life right now. So
right. Okay. Well, speaking of that fantasy league, I saw that you lost, and the majority of the people want you to run around the mall in a cheerleading outfit.
All right, so I'll explain that too because I'm annoyed with that.
What are you gonna crop top it?
So
the little pom poms going on.
You gotta put your hair in.
So I have
into little pigtails.
No, ponytail.
So I'm in a few fantasy leagues. I have one. My dad's a commissioner in one. Joey's a commissioner in one. I do one, and then my dad's work league. I'm in that one. In my league, we did a punishment last year. Last year, I came in last place, so I did the one chip challenge, and that sucked. This year, we're like, all right, we'll put money up, and we'll do a punishment for the last place loser. I ended up being last place somehow because my team just sold. But again, being a fan and stuff and being considerate, right? But normally we do a punishment. And last year, at the beginning of the season, we said, yo, we'll do the one chip challenge. Everybody agreed on it, took a vote. That this year, Nazir was putting out ideas. He put thick water, one chip challenge, and cheerleading outfit. Nobody's answering. Weeks go by, he's like, yo, what we doing? Maybe one person says, oh, chip, one person says cheerleading. Okay, fine. Still, not everyone's voting and stuff, so we still don't even know what's happening. I mean, I'm just gonna do the chip. I'm not walking around the mall in a cheerleading outfit. Then yesterday, everyone wants to hit the group chat. Nah, what you mean? It shouldn't be up to you. I'm like, well, nobody voted. I've been saying this for months. No one wanted to vote. Oh, no, I shouldn't be the vote. This and that. Oh, when did she pick? Oh, this. And I'm like, bro, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm doing a one chip challenge. And then so then Nazir goes, well, we'll put it up to IG. We'll put it on his page. And this is where.
That's where I hit the fan.
Because, so the kid who won, Anthony who won, first shout out to Solano Detailing. We gotta get him on the show too to talk about his business and stuff. But he won this year. And he basically, what he did was rigged it. He took the posted on his story, and sent it to everybody. Was like, yo, vote for a cheerleading outfit.
I'm dead.
So instead of just putting it up there
and letting people vote on their own,
it just blew up.
He insinuated.
Basically, everybody from his page was cheerleading outfit. I'm like, what the hell? Backup pages. And then Olivia, who was the fakest sister in the world, she went on 4 different pages and 3 pages of hers and a fan page of mine and voted for chill. I said, wow.
Wait, so Olivia's in charge of one of your fan pages?
She created a fan page. And they'll be on the show, whatever, saying, "Oh, the I love you, Chef's fan page." I hate Chef's. She has one.
That's her.
She has one of them.
Wow.
And she still voted for
It's all been exposed now.
I hate Chef Tariq definitely has to be Nas.
It definitely has to be Nas.
No, I think I love you, Chef Tariq. I love Chef Tariq is Nasir, or one of his boys that he has running. I think the I hate one is Olivia. I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one it is. But basically, they rigged it so I would still get the cheerleading outfit. And all my friends, who are real fake too and family, I said, well, you know what? You gonna do that? I'm gonna send it to people. I can play this game too. Everyone still said cheerleading outfit.
Of course I want to see you running around the mall in a cheerleading outfit too. That would be fucking great.
I'm telling
you, when do you have to do this?
We'll figure it out. But I'm saying y'all now, I'm not getting the cheerleading outfit. So if y'all want to do it, y'all better buy it. I'm not doing it.
Did you buy the hot chip challenge last year?
Did I enjoy it?
Did you have to buy it?
I bought that one because
okay, so you gotta buy your cheerleading outfit.
I bought that one because I was done early in the event. I'm not buying it.
You gotta buy your cheerleading.
I'm not buying it. They better buy it. Extra large, y'all better buy it.
I'm not buying anything. I'm not part of this.
I'm not saying y'all. What did you vote? Did you vote?
No.
Thanks, Kayla.
I just said I voted because I wanted to see you in a cheerleading outfit.
Oh my god. Bro. Hey, Andrew.
Andrew.
What did you vote for, huh? Cheerleading outfit?
No, I actually voted thick water because I seen a challenge on that,
what
and
the
that
fuck
shit
is
looks
that
disgusting.
Shit? What? Can we even? What is thick water even?
Bro, I don't even want to talk about it because it gets my stomach hurt.
Ew, wait.
It's literally what the name is. This, but it's thick.
It's supposed to. I forgot if you have. I forgot what the health thing is, but if you have something wrong, if you drink it, it's supposed to help you out or whatever. But it's gross.
Wait a minute.
It's like,
Google it.
Yeah.
Google it. Coming through.
Literally, Nazir wanted thick water. I'm like, really? Why did you pick that one? He goes, well, I want to see you do that one. I don't want to see the I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to see the one chip challenge again. You already did that last year.
Yes, but I don't want. See, I'm not trying to walk around the mall in a cheerleading outfit looking crazy. Alright? I'd rather die in my house with everyone in there recording. Not thousands and thousands of people in the Providence Place Mall recording me while I walk up 3 flights of stairs. I'm not doing that. And they're both looking at thick water too.
No, I'm looking at these cheerleader outfits.
Okay, so thick water is, obviously that, thick water. So it's a beverage specifically designed for people with dysphagia, if that's how you pronounce that, difficulty swallowing. It says you can purchase pre-thickened water or you can thicken drinking water at home with over-the-counter thickening agents. increasing the viscosity of thin liquids like water makes them easier to swallow. What? But like, wouldn't you think that something thick is more difficult to swallow?
But it's water, so like I guess it's easier to. Once you get past the throat, they're fair game. Like this part is the hardest part for them.
Exactly.
So like the biggest.
It probably
it's
helps.
weird to
It probably
me.
expands it, maybe.
It's weird.
No, it just makes the water thicker. It
Bro,
just
it's
makes any
nasty.
liquid that you're making thicker. But I don't get it because.
It's nasty.
What?
I don't
I've
know.
never heard of this shit before.
I
Can
don't
I
know.
thicken your water? Whoa, wait a
Whoa,
minute.
what?
Hey yo.
So I actually have thickening agents at home that I can use to thicken liquids, like xanthan gum.
You gotta make that for a drink for the day
I'm not
next
doing.
time.
No, I'm not drinking. No
Xanthan gum? Oh, thick water?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not drinking thick water either, but if that's what you got for your challenge.
It's not. It's cheerleading outfit. It's a lance.
Okay, so we are doing cheerleading outfits.
It's
Oh,
a-
sorry,
it's a
Joe, I didn't mean
cheerleading
to kick you.
Why
It's
don't
a,
you get something like a unicorn, inflatable unicorn or something? You walk around the mall in it.
Right.
Like the cheerleading is so like, bro, they gonna see you.
again, and this was my
Right.
issue. No, when nobody put in.
Then
We'll
you'll really
see
be
you, bro.
canceled. You
Yo.
will really be canceled.
We'll see you, bro.
I know.
Wait, I didn't catch that.
You don't need to catch it. Never mind.
Got it.
She'll see you, bro.
And that's
she'll
what
be
my
like,
issue
isn't that? Oh.
Chef Tariq?
Oh.
I'm throwing out shades that day.
Bro, they're all gonna know. who
Ain't
you are.
nobody gon' not recognize
They
you
gonna know
even if
because
you
everyone
got
gonna be like,
some
"That's
shades
Chef
on
Tariq."
Tariq.
Now this
Exactly.
is gonna be that's Chef Tariq. That's Chef Tariq. And I'm like,
Are you
They're gonna have like a
That's
sign
Is
behind
it
you
like
that
the
says
crop
at
top?
cheftariq.co.
Is it the male cheerleader? Because they never specified.
They
I'm trying
didn't
to help you out,
specify.
bro.
They didn't specify Tariq.
So you could wear a male cheerleader outfit.
You could get away with it.
I could. This is very true.
This is what you got your friends for.
This is very true.
See,
Moral support.
I kind of really.
Kayla's making up for actually voting for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that. Whatever. I would do the challenge. It's gonna happen anyway. I'm the commissioner. If the commissioner don't do it, then I don't have a league next year. So. But yeah.
Bugged out.
Yeah, that's the word of the day. That's the word on the street.
I would
That's
word on the
have
street.
lost like that. I would have.
Give me that cheerleading outfit
Game over.
right
Oh,
away.
Kayla would have did the cheerleading outfit easy.
I would have done the cheerleading outfit.
Who cares?
Would it?
Yes, I would have.
You would have did the cheerleading outfit?
I'm not. I'm
So
okay
you-
with
so-
it.
No,
Embarrassing
so-
with that.
So let's do a whole. full
Y'all
shoot.
should know me by now that
So
I.
Let's do a whole photo shoot in cheerleading outfits?
No, him, not us.
Bro, you've seen half the outfits that I've taken pictures in.
Okay. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
When someone buys my cheerleading outfit, buy a size medium or large for Andrew. He's gonna do it too.
Bro, I never agreed to that. I never agreed to that.
What's wrong now? What?
I ain't do it. I ain't
He said,
playing no
"I ain't
fantasy
doing
football.
that."
I ain't playing no fantasy football. You got the yeah?
I don't have the yeah. All my yeahs are done for.
Damn,
I know.
damn.
Thief.
Me.
Yeah, why don't you?
Says the one that took my Barcelona one.
I mean, like, you can make fire.
I can make
Oh,
fire.
right. Kayla, what's the next
Okay.
topic?
He just
Yeah.
called me a brouhaha, guys. Yeah, but I can't make fire. I mean, I still need shit to fucking ignite. Like, I can't just.
Great value,
Fire.
bitch.
That Walmart
Dollar
brand
Tree.
with Dollar Tree ass
Still need batteries.
Batteries not included.
Literally. Yo, y'all got me weak.
That's so funny.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Oh my goodness. So cool. Word on the street. I mean, I hope home dude gets better, honestly. It's so, last thought on that. Yeah, I kind of wanted to relate that back to us being chefs when, I mean, just thinking about how sometimes, like, people are so, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Rude, impatient.
Yeah,
inconsiderate.
exactly.
Where's my food?
Inconsiderate. And then like us in the background, like trying to cook this food. I mean, basically putting our lives on the line to get food out for people.
Yep.
And it's the same concept. I mean, literally.
Bro, that's like at work when that woman literally, we took 10 minutes, the ticket for 10 minutes from the time we put her food up to the time it got rang in. 10 minutes. Shorty was already at the door, like trying to walk into the kitchen. What customer walks out of the dining room and attempts to walk into the kitchen to ask the kitchen staff where her food is?
Oh my god.
That's overdue.
Shorty, you just finished your bread and water. Your food is on its way.
Right.
You just killed
Like
the
have
appetizers.
some tolerance
10
and
minutes.
patience. Yeah.
Like, come
Yeah,
on.
it should make no sense. People like want everything right then and there immediately, and if not, it's always such a big deal. But I feel like, and a lot of that is because nowadays, like everything is so handy and so fast paced that like we forget sometimes to take a moment, and that's where like things like meditation come into play. Meditating, literally just sitting in, you know, like one spot in a space and just taking time for yourself, like with nothing around you to distract you, just to be able to like focus on you, you know what I mean, and ground yourself.
You know what another
Versus
thing?
versus just like everybody always just on go.
Yeah.
That's just wild.
Huh? Oh, but I was gonna say. So another thing that's kind of crazy that I like to think about at work when I'm working is the chain of like, it's almost like always a domino effect, and you can feel like from the kitchen to the customer, like you can always feel like the anger, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
especially if the customer doesn't like their food, they're gonna complain to the server's gonna come back, get an attitude with the staff's gonna be pissed off, and now you're gonna taste it in the food.
And then when food just sits in the window,
Exactly.
staff don't come down, get an attitude with them, and it's just always
And
those things. So.
that's what bad service is. That's
Yeah.
really bad. Everybody having a bad attitude. It's not about the food bad, well, sometimes it is, and sometimes the restaurants are nasty as hell. Kitchen nightmares will tell you. But yeah, like you can really take, like you said, you gotta put love in your food. Is what I'm trying to wrap it all.
I was thinking about that the other day, actually. Just like kind of reflecting back on, you know, when I did work in the kitchen, like versus now,
Yeah.
and how angry everybody was before. Like there's always such a like negative and just like low vibration energy, or not always, but the majority of the time, honestly, yeah. I mean, it was quite rare when I found a team or a group of people that were just like very high vibrational, very high energy, having like a good flow, positivity to be able to get things done. Because in a kitchen, it's always like there's so much pressure. Like you just said, it's a domino effect.
Yeah.
If one person is mad or angry, that's going to bubble down to literally every single person and everything that's there. And honestly, like it's really so bad, and I'm glad in parts that I did leave working in restaurants because of that, because now I'm not surrounded by so much negativity. I mean, again, kind of going back to one of our previous episodes where we were talking about, I think Tariq, you asked us about kind of how like we keep our like motivation or whatever. Sometimes it is difficult because the accountability part of it is missing, but I definitely don't miss that negative energy. Like, that shit, sometimes I used to go into work, I remember, like, wherever it was, and people were just, like fucking mean. Like, I was always the one to have a smile on my face, to say good morning to everybody, to be, like, really nice, because you never know what anybody else is going through. And there's always those people that they can't differentiate between leaving their personal lives at the door, and they bring that baggage in, and then that literally has a trickle effect down to, like, everything.
No,
and
it's
just
every day.
fucks everything up.
That's literally every day. I dealt with that shit this morning.
Exactly.
It's like everybody coming in happy, there's that one motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and everybody knows that something's wrong with you because you came in off rip, like acting like an asshole.
Yep.
So it's like, here he go, and now every person that he get around, everybody don't even want to be around you.
Right. Everybody's mood
like,
just changed real quick in a quick second.
It's
yeah.
It's weird. It's a different dynamic. But mark my words, Nick and Pop podcast. I'm getting out of that game, bro. I'm getting out of the game. I'm done with it. You feel me? Like I'm getting out of the kitchen. You feel me?
The way
They
Tariq
can't
and I
hold
just
me.
looked at each other.
They can't hold me. No more.
All right, Kayla. Next topic.
All right, Drew. So it's my turn now. Can I get my twinkles, please? Yay! Twinkles. Tariq. So, guys, speaking of vibrations, that is my topic for today. I'm going to give you guys 5 tips in regards to raising your vibration and just to have more positive energy. So, doing a little bit of research, Google and a couple other websites basically stated that the law, so backtrack. While I was doing some research, there was this one website that I came across that stated that the universe has 12 natural laws of like things that happen, right? Or like natural occurrences, etc. And one of them is the law of vibration, right? So that states that everything in the universe moves, vibrates, or emits a traveling frequency. I mean, it's kind of straightforward, right? From like science class when we were in like elementary school, junior high.
Shout out back Bill Nye.
Bill Nye. We learned about everything's in motion constantly, right? And you know, the higher the vibration, the longer lasting and more potent the effects could be. And yes, Drew?
I don't know if this was just my school, but did you guys also watch Brain Pop?
Brain Pop.
And it was this guy, his name was Tim, and he had this brown robot named Moby. And it would literally...
It sounds familiar maybe, but
If
I pull up a picture...
If
anyway.
it wasn't Bill Nye, we didn't watch it.
I don't think it was I think it was Brain Pop, actually. Or something... Learning with Tim and Moby or something. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up though. I'm gonna unlock a childhood memory for y'all.
Facts, unlock that shit, cause I got so many childhood memories that are
Yeah, it was Brain Pop. I was right.
Yeah, Brain Pop.
Nope. Didn't watch it. Was it on PBS?
No, it was literally like a website. Our teachers, I was about to say our parents. It wasn't my parents. The teachers would literally, you know, when they pull in the TV or the projector.
Yeah,
computer or
that
something,
big ass TV
and you
on
knew
the
it was
fucking
about to
cart.
be lit.
Kids these days
Right.
don't know nothing
Right,
about that.
they don't know
Hell
nothing
yeah.
about that shit. They got those smart boards.
You see the
and just pulling
TV in the
up.
hallway you walk in
these
class?
guys.
That ass.
You ain't never seen these videos.
Hmm.
I know. Look, Tariq's
The
smiling.
The robot looks
Looks
familiar.
Hmm.
You remember, right? And they would
No,
be
it
like,
does look very familiar.
especially in science class, they would pull up these videos because they would always have something to do with science. But like, yeah,
I don't remember if I
Brain Pop.
Brain Pop. I
don't
like
think
that.
we did.
Shout out to all the public schools.
But so going back, so the like I was saying, the higher the vibration, the longer lasting and more potent the effects could be, and vice versa. So the lower the vibration, the shorter the effects and less potent, right? So like an example, I mean a physical, like an earthquake, right? It's literally something that happens under the ground. There's a lot of vibration, lots of high vibration, lots of energy, you know, that could do a lot of damage, and vice versa if it's not as strong. And then that kind of equates right back to our thoughts and emotions, right? So the thoughts that we're thinking, if they're negative, like those people coming into work, you know, being all fucking moody and angry and shit, that is going to have a lasting effect, where it's literally just going to like bring their day down completely, and potentially the people around them, and vice versa. So the first tip that I have for you guys is to practice higher frequency energy. So basically just like putting out energy that aligns with love and connection, because ultimately I truly believe that that's what we were put on this earth to do, is to love and to connect with each other. I feel like if in general people learned to understand what they're going through, 2, control those emotions, and 3, connect and communicate that back to others, we would live in a much, much better place. So I would say, a couple of ways of being able to practice higher frequent energy would be, like I've been mentioning, practicing gratitude, like keeping that journal and writing down everything that you're grateful every day. I think a huge one for me personally is presence, practicing physical presence in regards to, I'm here, right now when you're speaking, Tariq, I'm listening to what you're saying, I'm processing it, I'm able to give my feedback, same with you, Tariq, and literally with anything. And I think it's especially important with the people that we have a closest relationship to us in our lives, whether it's a romantic relationship, a familiar relationship, a friendship. Yeah.
But I'm Drew.
Yeah,
You said
and
Tariq and Tariq?
And you, Tariq.
oh, and
But I'm Drew.
sorry, Drew. Just in my flow.
Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, so I think that's something really important. Even like compassion, forgiveness for people. I think a lot of times we don't forgive right away, or we're not as open to forgiving things. It could literally be the smallest things, and we hold this grudge, we hold this negative energy in us. Practicing creativity, acceptance, trust. Those are all ways of being able to practice higher frequency energy. Now, number 2 is to embrace your inner child. So, in what ways do you guys think you embrace your inner child?
Eating oatmeal pies, because that's what I used to always eat when I was a kid.
Okay, and so let me further,
Every day.
pick your brain with
Well,
that.
not every day, but when I go to the store and I get all honey buns, just honestly Little Debbie's, because Little Debbie's was like after school. All right, I'm gonna get a snack. What was 25 cents, 50 cents? Little Debbie's, the brownies, oatmeal pies, honey buns, Star Crunch, the zebra cakes. What are you looking at me like that?
Every day.
I'm not saying every day.
Drew's like, you don't eat it every day, I do.
Chill.
I bet you went through all the snacks I gave you for Christmas.
Chill. No, I'm almost done.
Yeah, almost
get
done.
one. Get one.
I got bun cake in there.
But Tariq, so like when you're eating these snacks, are you eating them like, do you realize that you eat them like at a specific time, or are you like feeling some type of way, or like does like a memory come up, or like what inclines you to like go about like eating this, and what is your experience when you're eating these things?
I think a lot of times when I do grab like, when I'm in the store and I grab one, I'm like, a lot of times I'm a little hungry, but I'm like, I don't want a meal, I want like just a snack or something, but I'm like, I don't really know what I'm in the mood for. So if I say like a honey bun or oatmeal, I'm like, do I really want to get it? Let me just get it. Because I was like, let me just eat something. So I mean, I think it's more of that. It doesn't really bring up like memories, but it's like I know like when I was a kid.
It's a childhood comfort.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's what
So it's just like, it's just like your comfort, like your go-to, whatever, like.
For the most part.
Yeah, in the meantime and in between time type deal.
Yeah, if I'm on the go, I'm out in and out. We grab like 2 honey buns, I'll grab a box of oatmeal pies, and I'll just have them in my car. Like, oh, I'll be driving one day, I'm hungry. Oh, let me grab one right there. So.
Nice. Okay. Cool. What about you, Joe?
I do it every day, you feel me? It's like, nah.
Well, you eat Little Debbie's every day.
No. But I don't know. I try to express it through my clothing.
Okay, I love that actually.
Yeah. I'm a big nostalgic person, so like you'll see me with the cartoon characters, the members only, Bubble Goose song. You feel me? Got all the old nostalgic Nickelodeon characters. I'm talking like Hey Arnold and like Cat Dog and like all that. You feel me?
And like, oh,
But,
you feel me.
It's like, I try to do it through my clothing. I feel I'm a big avid cartoon watcher still till this day. Like that is, I don't think ever gonna change with me. Saturday morning cartoons, if I got a Saturday off, just sitting in front of the TV,
Best
eating
believe.
cereal, bro.
I love that. That's like your time to wind down.
Can't nobody top those vibes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Wish
you.
I could still eat cereal.
Like, why? Lactose.
Lactose.
You better get some lactate milk. Just
Bruh, there's so many other
Yeah,
different
some
types of
cereals
milk
easy
you
to
can
do.
drink
Some
to
of
eat
them-
your cereal
But
with.
some of
Don't
them
give me
don't-
that.
But some of them still don't work for me, honestly.
Bro,
Some of
if
them
you
don't work
if
for
you don't
you.
start fucking
Yeah, I
with that
still be in
oat
the
milk,
bathroom sometimes.
nah,
Like
oat milk.
what?
Oat milk is the best. oat milk.
I had,
No,
I had,
but wait,
I had
like,
last time I had cereal, I had almond milk with it.
and you still weren't feeling good?
Still with
It's
it.
probably all the sugar. What type of cereal are you eating?
Bro,
Yeah,
almond milk
exactly.
isn't even, bro,
You gotta use
almond
something
milk
different.
isn't even real because almonds ain't got no titties, bro. So like,
He said almonds and neither does oat. Neither do oats.
It's not
Oats
real.
got
Yo, where's
titties.
that from? Where's that from?
Hey, wasn't it like a meme going around or
Yeah.
some shit? I think, yeah. Almonds ain't got no titties. Nah, that's funny. Nah, sir, you gotta figure it out, buddy, cause listen, oh my god, I've had my fair share of like seed milks and like nut milks, and honestly, I love
AO button.
I love oat milk. Oat milk is one of my favorites to cook with and to eat cold. Coconut milk, I want to say, is probably my favorite to cook with. And flaxseed milk is my favorite to drink cold. Flaxseed milk separates when it gets warmed up. So, pro tip for all of y'all.
Hemp milk is good too.
Oh, I love hemp milk. How did I forget about hemp milk? It's definitely up there.
Yeah.
I just tried the almond milk and I was like, well, I can't have cereal. I just don't eat cereal, honestly.
Put that shit in some water, blend it up.
I just make some eggs, some French toast,
I feel it.
some sausage, some bacon.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
More high protein. That's actually probably better for you than that
Yeah.
bowl of cereal you might
Yeah.
eat anyway.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it
all that
probably
salt
is.
in the swine, bro. We
All the
told you,
salt in the
2023, we giving up all the red meat, bro.
Honestly,
You
I
said
would
that.
love for that to be something that I do.
You said that.
I feel like
I
I
didn't say that.
can't give up meat completely. I don't know, just being a chef.
I can be a pescatarian.
I mean, like, I like to think that I'm like 75% vegetarian and 25 like carnivore. Because I don't really eat meat like that. At least like red meat and like pork, I don't really eat like that.
The only red meat I really probably eat is ground beef. That's it.
Same.
I-
Like burgers.
No, I
Yeah,
Mhm.
like that's pretty much it. You don't I don't eat steak. I'm not a big avid steak
Yeah, I
eater.
don't really eat
Any
steak.
kind of steak, whether it's shaved,
I love
flank,
steak.
fucking sirloins, none of you.
when I
You
make-
want a steak?
When I make it, you'd be like, let me try some of this.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously because it's good and I
Of
know
course,
it's good.
up to
but, like,
rate you weighted though.
but like if I'm out at a steakhouse,
You don't get.
I'm getting a pasta dish or something.
Right,
You feel
yeah,
me?
I
Like,
feel you.
Why you
I usually
why you
go
going
for
to
the
the
poultry
steakhouse?
too, or like fish.
If I go to, okay, say I go to, what is that meat house place? The Texas Roadhouse. Texas
House.
Roadhouse.
I'm
The
fucking
meat house. That's what I call it. The meat house.
The meat house.
Texas Roadhouse. If I go there, I'm not getting no steak, bro. I'm getting baby back ribs. I'm getting some like some different. I'm getting some different. I ain't getting no
Something.
I ain't getting no steak. And I've been like that since a child. We were just talking about childhood habits and stuff like that. My mom, she would make steak. My dad and my sister would love steak, like steak, potatoes, the whole nine. Show you where the pasta at.
Right.
Where the sides.
I feel like it's like rice for me.
Slide me an entree full of sides.
Sides,
You feel me?
dead ass. Now I feel it though. I love me some good ass sides.
Hell yeah,
But that's awesome. So yeah, I mean it's about, not being afraid to be yourself. Like going back to those childhood memories and what makes you feel comfortable. In a couple of ways, to embrace your inner child is to be curious, adventurous, open, imaginative, creative. Like spending time outdoors, traveling, visiting new places, trying new activities like sports, hobbies, fucking doing a bunch of different things that you would never ever do. Even asking for feedback. I feel like as children we're so open to what people have to say so that we can better ourselves, and we kind of forget that as we grow older because our egos get in the way. And we try and back up everything that we don't do correctly, and sometimes it's like, all right, maybe it's not even our fault, but let me just fucking fuck it. I don't know how to do this right. Thank you to somebody else that's teaching me how to do it right. I feel like, and just being open to learning something new, every day, always. I feel like life is our greatest teacher, and we have so much to learn from it. Even though I don't go to accredited school, I still learn things every day. It's life,
never stop learning either.
Exactly. You can never
Yeah,
stop
never.
learning. Absolutely not.
Like, there's this guy that I work with, and when he first started working, he was like, listen, I'm, 52, and you're, how old are you? And I was like 25, and he was like, there's things that you know that I don't know, and there's things that I know that you don't know, but we can teach each other, and it's all about experiences, because you always are gonna be learning new things. And it's like, yeah. And there are people, like you said, Kayla, that are just totally shut out to thinking that they know everything and anything, and it's like, they just have a block on just getting any new information, and it's like they have a one-sided view of the world.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. It's crazy. Sorry, go ahead, sorry.
No, a lot of times when people ask like, oh, what's your favorite thing to make? I'm like, I always kind of say like, I don't have one because I like to learn new dishes, like new things. So I've learned how to really do crab cakes, learn how to, and actually made my own recipes. Like, okay, that's my favorite. But then mac and cheese, oh, this is my new style. This is how I learned it. No, this is mine. But then it was collard greens and this and that. So I mean, I always like to try different stuff, and that's why I don't say I have one certain thing that I like to make on a daily basis or something, basically.
And let's be clear, people, that's the worst question.
I was just gonna say,
And
I
it
think
is.
that's like the most
Yes,
hated
it
question
is.
for culinary professionals. Is like,
It really
what's
is.
your favorite thing to eat, or what's your favorite thing to make? Bro, we don't have a favorite thing. We just
Yeah, like-
do everything. Cause like one day I could be craving one thing, but like another day I'm craving something else.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's a whole week straight that I'm just craving one thing. Like, you know, it
But
just
it's the
depends
fact
for us.
that, like, you could be in the crib and not have anything and still make a meal out of
Dead
something.
ass, yo.
And
No,
knowing how
the
to do
fuck
that
out of
still,
that shit.
because literally there's people our age and there's people older than us that don't know how to do that. That only rely on going out and eating and takeout and stuff like that, and it's ridiculous to me. It really is. Even though I indulge in that too as
Right.
well, like, because I be on my feet all day and cooking, I don't want to come home and do this half the time, but like,
Right.
still, you know what I mean? Like, we know how to put 2 and 2 together and come out with a whole meal. So like, I just really think that is a life skill that a lot of people should
Honestly
learn.
though, but like these are the types of things that they should be teaching us in school for real. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it's important to be like able to do basic intelligent things where we're using our brain to figure it out, but like some of these physical skills, like even just as simple as cooking, people can't boil a pot of water.
Oh,
like,
definitely not.
that shit is just,
Can't
it's
scramble
crazy.
eggs.
It's so crazy.
Scramble eggs, make eggs. I know people that can't make eggs.
I just seen a lady that put all her salad stuff in a sink
Oh yeah,
and put
then I
dressing on it.
served it out of the sink.
Oh,
I didn't finish.
Oh.
I didn't finish it. I just seen her started mixing everything, and I just said, "What the hell are you doing?"
So Shorty had a
Wait.
2-day sink, and she first made pasta, a big ass pasta dish, and threw it all in one side of the sink, and like was cooking in it, like was mixing up all the cheese and stuff in it, and then in the second sink she was throwing a bunch of vegetables, lettuce and stuff, and washed it, and was serving out of the basin.
She washed her hands right
I
there.
think
too.
I seen a video, but it was some chick mixing a drink in the sink.
Nah,
Like
I
mixing like a big amount of like alcoholic beverage.
I seen Shorty had
I'm like,
pasta
it's just
and
that-
salad and said,
Oh
come
no.
eat, and her family lined up
What
and they were
the
all digging in the
Fuck,
sink.
bro, hell no.
And I was like,
Oh my god, I would run.
they said if when you don't want to use too many dishes or something like that.
Oh
And I'm
no,
like,
that's just called being fucking lazy. You're lazy and disgusting.
Disgusting.
That's it.
That's not even lazy. That's just straight nasty to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You that's just everything included. You nasty, bro. Like,
imagine if they did that, how the rest of the house must look.
just that's why I said my grandma, God rest her soul, bro. She literally had one thing that she always told us, and she said, "You can't eat at everybody's house," and that is a fucking fact.
That's a fact.
Very true.
Literally, you
That's
cannot
very
eat
true.
at everybody's house, bro. There have been some houses where I've went to and sat down for dinner, and I was just like, bro, I can't do this, bro. Like, I'm literally like, I'm not even gonna fake it. Like, I'm literally gonna take this plate and turn it upside down and throw it directly in the trash. This food is trash, bro. That's where it belongs, in the trash.
Right, in the trash. That shit's crazy, bro.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't.
Crazy stuff. Can't eat at everybody's house.
Going back to real quick, you talking about your coworker. During the summer while I was in Colombia, I actually went with one of my aunts to an appointment. And on our way back, we actually connected in a very amazing way. Like, we had never really had the opportunity to be together like that, and the conversation that we had was awesome. But, you know, towards the end of it, she said the same thing to me. Mind you, she turned 60 mid last year. And you know, she's just like, I learn new things from you guys every day. Like, I love talking to people like your generation and just anybody younger, because there's things that like you guys are doing that's just like so different than how we used to do things. And I'm like, yeah, like honestly, it's about learning. And you know, she's somebody that I love being around her. Her energy is awesome. Like, she actually knows who she is as a person, you know. But I thought that was just crazy to me.
You know, one thing I love doing too when I go into like places and it's like a lot of older generation people, I love just speaking like how we speak amongst each other, like our slang and stuff. And then they'll be so amazed. They're like, what are you saying? Like, what is that? Like, when I go in there, I say like mad and like yo bro and all that stuff, and like after a while they just start catching on. Like, I'll be like, yo, you're bugging, bro. Like, and then now it's like they're saying it. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. They're like, no, you're bugging, bro. And I'm like, you're bugging. Like, I'm bugging.
Alright, so number 3 is gonna be give without expecting. You know, so it's giving to others selflessly. It makes us feel good when we're doing something good and making other people feel good. We feel good. Small things like smiling, saying hi, you know, like again, actively listening and being present, holding the door.
I would say that, opening the door.
Yeah, you already even knew. Compliments.
Chivalry.
Exactly. Just being nice, being a genuinely nice person.
Being a gentleman.
Okay, if you want to put it that way. But honestly, be careful, because you could definitely be draining your energy with certain situations. So also, like, keep in mind of not giving because you feel like you have to. Like, it should not be an obligation. If somebody is really, I mean, this is how I feel. If somebody's not being respectful towards me and I've tried to be respectful towards them, I'm going to not be respectful, and then I'm going to go back to being respectful so that they know, you know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm not fucking with this shit, but you know what? Fine, whatever. You could do as you please, because honestly, I just be leaving situations like that.
I have an example of that. This guy I see at my job sometimes, and like I say hi to everybody, you know what I mean? And like I usually say hi to him, and he doesn't say hi back. So like I stopped saying hi to him.
Yeah, honestly.
Like literally, like I'll be like, "What's up" to everybody, and not say nothing to him. And like one day he was just like, "What's up?" And I was like,
oh, hi.
no, I just walked off.
Well, no, I know, but like in your head, in your head, you're like, damn, bro, fucking like, finally.
But like now, it's not like, no, I'm not one of those people. Like I know that now he's cool, I guess, but I'm not gonna start saying hi to you anymore. Like, bro, we're already at this point.
Some people, yeah.
I'm not saying hi to you, so yeah. And that's where we are.
But yeah, so number 4 would be practice present moment awareness. So again, one of the points that I made earlier, I think it's really important. Don't let your thoughts run the show. You know, when you're in a situation and you start overthinking, like just kind of revert back to where you're at, what your surroundings are, like take in what you're doing and just kind of get back to where you're supposed to be. Because I feel like sometimes life could be very overwhelming. Being conscious of what you do, what you say, what you think, paying attention to your physical environment, because a lot of things could be really negative, the people that you're around, the things that you're doing, and just doing things with intention. I feel like ultimately life is, you know,
short.
All a choice, yeah, and it's short, and like you gotta be able to just live life peacefully.
Big facts.
And do shit for yourself. Because if you don't, then what are you doing? You're not living for yourself, you're living for everybody else.
Yeah, my dad always said, live life, make money.
Exactly. Honestly, just like that. Number 5, my last one, would just be to change your language. I feel like the way we talk sometimes a lot
could be both.
could affect that.
We be wildin'. We be wildin'.
Kayla and
Yeah.
Andrew cussing each other out 5 minutes before we start.
No cap. That's like a daily ritual.
2 minutes
Right,
before
no.
we start. 2 minutes before we get on. That's all.
Right. But just paying attention, it's all, that is all love though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it is.
That's love. But paying attention to your words and phrases, so whether you're speaking in a positive manner, whether you're empowering yourself, like you said, Tariq, earlier, when you wake up on Wednesdays, you're like really excited about the show and it's just like really positive energy. So when you show up, you're like super excited about what we're doing, which is fucking awesome. Your tone of voice. And honestly, I wanted to touch up on this one real quick because I feel like nowadays, especially a lot of times with our phones when we're trying to have conversations with people through text, it's like the tone of voice just gets lost.
Okay,
And
Just
it's so
can we
annoying,
talk
honestly.
about that too? When did that start becoming a thing?
Because like,
How did we just start reading out literal messages and just taking them
figuring
certain
out how, I know.
like it's a weird thing
Mhm.
like that we do, and like I'm not sitting here saying I don't do it because I do it. I'll be like, alright, like she said what's up, but like why'd she say it like that? Why I ain't get no emoji? Like you feel me? Like, and you overthink these things and it's like, I don't know, it's just our generation, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
10 years, 15 years ago, like I remember, bro, we was all just chilling. Like none of this was a thing, to
Right,
be honest. And
right.
now it's like part of our daily lives, and it's kind of scary.
Honestly, yeah, it's like making the way that we live different and like that we go about life different.
Like, how can we tell tone of voice unless somebody sends us a voice memo?
Right, exactly.
Like a text,
It
whether
sucks.
it's like, it's like
Mhm.
you can't tell if somebody's a dry texter because they're just saying, well, yeah, you can because they're sending one-word responses. But
Yeah,
like,
that shit's
even
the worst.
then, how did we even start claiming that a thing? Like, oh, you're a dry texter because
I mean,
you don't.
even
Like,
I
bro,
mean,
I feel like
I feel like that's true because if you're not giving me anything to have a conversation back with you on, I'm not gonna have a conversation with you. That's just that.
but
I
look,
feel- I mean-
those people could be better in person.
No, and yeah, exactly.
And they'll
That
be
was my
better
point. Is I
conversationalists
would
in person.
with anything like if I meet somebody new online or whatever, like immediately I need to like see them in person and like know what they are as an actual physical person and not just a screen.
Yeah.
Because that way I actually know who they are.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel like even when someone does give a lot, like, hey, what's going on with this, asking you what's going on, they still kind of get called, oh, you're dry, you're not entertaining enough. But it's like, I'm trying to get something out of you to bring to the conversation and stuff, and sometimes that does get misconstrued. So.
Mm.
But like, it's a weird thing that our generation has
Yeah.
become adapted to.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why important. And,
And
then
we brought that
going
forth.
back to my last few points, body language. So again, just meeting somebody in person and being able to like figure out who they are, whether they're open or they're closed. Your look, your feel, your sound. Are you tense or are you calm? And then, whether you sound confident when you're talking or like doubtful, and like, which one it is. So, couple tips to be able to increase your vibrations. Yes.
I think
Twinkles. Can I get some twinkles?
the
please?
the tone goes back to Tariq. I think he should adjust his tone the way he talks to Titty.
I agree.
I think that you should respect Titty as an individual.
This is Titty's home. You're interrupting his
Yes,
home,
sir.
Tariq.
Nah, I'm good.
You're horrible.
He's spoken.
He said, nah. But the cat.
We've been looking at us, staring at us.
Basically.
He knows we're talking about him, that's why. But yeah, that's me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Word of the day is emotion. Yeah, we talked about some science earlier, some Bill Nye. We're gonna bring some science to it, some emotion.
Bill
Emotion.
Nye.
Emotion.
Bill Nye. Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, there you go.
Science rules.
Yeah, literally.
I love science rules. Yes. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, so an emotion is when you bring two liquids that don't usually mix and you mix them together. So basically the best example is when you mix oil and water. They don't mix together. Oil is actually the biggest emotion when you mix it with a lot of things. So examples
Like the biggest emulsifier?
emulsifier, yes. So when you make mayonnaise or you make hollandaise sauce, butter or basically something you really have to emulsify or mix in well, just so your sauce doesn't break or stuff like that.
Even when you're making like a vinaigrette,
Vinaigrettes are another big
oils
one.
and vinegar, they emulsify beautifully.
That is another thing. They're not supposed to mix, but when you mix them well and mix them properly and they stay together, it's the best thing.
Yes.
Some equipment that you can use to emulsify, blenders. If you have a Ninja or you have just any type of blender, hand blender, those are always great. Whisk are always great, especially when you're using small batches of vinaigrettes. Just when you're pouring it slowly, you just want to just get a nice mix in, basically. And shaking. When you have something, you just put into a nice container with a nice lid. Just give it a nice shake, and everything emulsifies. I don't like what I'm doing with my hands, but
Everything is
I just
nice.
everything, yeah, nice. Yeah, I know. But yeah, vinaigrettes, mayo, just any other sauces that you have to add, butter or oil or vinegar too. You want to make sure that you're mixing it well together, make sure everything's blended together, just so your sauces are staying together.
They always have to have like a base, an acid,
Exactly.
and a salt, obviously.
And basic example of that too is when you're doing hollandaise. Hollandaise is your egg yolks, your butter, and your salt, your cayenne pepper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you're emulsifying your hollandaise, you want to make sure you have some warm room temp clarified butter and some cold egg yolks. If your butter is too hot, then when you start to add it in, it's gonna break right away. And you want to make sure you're doing it rapidly. Keep stirring and pouring in your butter at a slow pace and just let everything come together by itself. If you're doing it over a double boiler, you want to be careful because one, your eggs can scramble, or if you just pour it in because it's too hot, then again, it's going to break. So again, take your time when you're doing it and just let everything emulsify by itself.
Yeah, I do that shit every day at work.
Break hollandaise?
Nah, not
Break
even the
hollandaise.
holidays. Make vinaigrettes.
Vinaigrettes, yeah.
I make citrus vin.
Blah.
We have the bases, Dijon, you gotta put your Dijon mustard in. And then you do your whatever base, the flavor you're gonna do. So I do the lemon juice. And then, salt, pepper, and then you blend that, garlic, obviously, just shallots in there too. And then you blend it all up, you got your base, but while you're blending it, that's when you gotta emulsify I do canola.
Canola, yeah.
Or you can do olive oil, just depending on what type of dressing.
Or what kind of vinaigrette you're doing and stuff like that with dressing.
But yeah, that's the emulsification process.
I love that. Yes. Honestly, I was trying to look for, so I think I've shared with you guys before that I'm planning on doing some videos for Skillshare, or to start teaching us Skillshare. So I got accepted into like one of their teacher programs. So basically just like a guide on, just posting a successful first video. So I'm really excited to be able to share that with y'all soon. But I have pretty much the majority of the content that I need for my first video already filmed. And one of them is a PowerPoint on making mayonnaise. I wanted to pull it up, but I can't find it. I'm like, bug. It was awesome. Like, it came out looking so good. And honestly, I wish I could have shared it, but that's awesome. I love that. Yeah. I remember using. No, I was just gonna say I remember having to make like mad vinaigrettes at work too, like my job.
Marriott's used to stay making vinaigrettes, Caesars, dressings.
Of course, all the dressings because they're so easy to make. So of course you gotta make them like
home fresh and stuff.
I thought the coolest things about emulsifications though was when they taught us how to bring them back after you broke it. That was the craziest skill.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, bro, you just messed up that whole thing. And then he was like, yeah, you just make another base and blend it in slowly.
Yup.
And he just did it, and I was just like, oh, like I thought that was magic, bro. Half the time I seen those demos, what they were doing, and for the first time ever, I thought that was magic. I was just like, bro, like you can do that, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
You fixed it.
Literally.
Like yay.
Yeah. So bases for your sauces or vinaigrettes, we said, eggs or even Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard is a great one to start off with. Then you have garlic. Most of the time that's in any of your vinaigrettes or any other sauces that you do. So those are great bases. And again, remember to when you're emulsifying, either use a whisk and whisk rapidly, shake really hard, or use a blender. Just have it at a nice speed and just go from there.
Oh, and I put agave in it. Agave is
I was
fire.
gonna say I usually do when I'm starting it the basic with my Dijon and then my sweetener.
That's what
And
I
I
meant
do
to
like
say,
my
the
seasoning,
sweetener.
salt, pep, whatever it is, and
I
then
forgot the sweetener.
yeah, go from there.
Agave though, I like agave more than honey though. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's thinner,
Yeah, it's
And it
thinner
blends
and I
in.
like it. Yeah.
faster, and easier.
I mean, like honey's cool to eat, but like agave, if you're
Agave,
cooking with
yeah.
it, better to cook with, better sweetener.
I like that.
Definitely.
Good tip.
But yeah, that's the word of the day, guys.
Nice, I like that.
Get into this topic. We're talking about food trends. It's 2023, so you know, of course, there's gonna be plenty of food trends that come out with just some different vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. First, we almost said it earlier. Top 2 sandwiches that you guys like. Go, Drew.
Go ahead, Drew, because you were super excited for that one.
Bro, top 2 sandwiches that I like. Number 1 for me personally has to be the Cubano sandwich, bro.
Oh, I love
Bro,
me a good
oh
ass
my god,
Cubans
that
are
shit-
different.
The best Cubano sandwich I've ever had was when I went down to Miami, bro, and like there was
Yeah, I had.
real Cubans making it. You feel me? Like
Uh-huh.
that shit was. Second has to be a Reuben. The Reuben,
Rubens.
bro.
That
Shout
does it
out
for
to.
ya?
There used to be this diner. There's mad diners out in Jersey, but there's this one diner in our town that was called Americana Diner, and they served this Russian Reuben, bro. Oh my god, the sauce they would put on it with the fucking sauerkraut, and they did it on rye bread. Oh my god, bro, I get that with French fries. You couldn't tell me shiznit it, bro. Like, oh my god. Shout out Americana. I don't even know if y'all are still Americana, but like, yeah.
That shit was bomb.
It was bomb. Top 2 sandwiches though, Reuben and Cubano.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's hard, Tariq.
Keyla.
I mean, Cuban's definitely up there. I would have to say a grilled
Don't
cheese.
be taking my shit, bro. What?
Two grilled cheese. Oh my god, no, but a grilled cheese is a fucking sandwich. Stop playing.
It is an American classic.
I didn't disagree, but
Fucking bomb. Like, done right on some sourdough bread, nice
Aren't
and
you
crunchy with
lactose?
a nice, good, like, mix of cheese. Like,
aren't you lactose?
yeah, kind of, sort of.
But see, y'all, this is what I don't understand about people that are lactose. Y'all understand that you're lactose, yet you still decide.
It's the price we pay. What do you want?
Right?
I make mac and cheese.
I
all
love mac
the
and cheese.
time.
I was
Why
fucking
do it
craving
to
that
yourself,
shit last
though?
night. Cause it's so good. I love it. I'm not gonna die not eating something that I like just because. I mean, like, I guess I'm doing my body wrong in a way, but that's my own shit to do with. You know what I mean? Like, I just love food that much. That's why I don't think I could ever become 100% like vegetarian or even vegan. Like, I could try and adopt the lifestyle a lot, but I know that I'd still have my cheat days where I'm going out or just you eating whatever, you know,
Bro,
like.
you go to a diner, you see bacon, especially when you hungover, you getting bacon.
We talking lactose, kid.
But I'm just saying, she said, but she said that's why she can't go fully vegetarian because there are some things that she doesn't eat. But that's something that she said. That's something that she can't get away
This
from.
man said,
Hey,
you
yo.
go to the diner and see bacon, you get
Because is that not what she said? She said that's why she can't go full vegetarian.
what?
That's what I'm saying.
Intense.
But again, mac and cheese is just fire. There are just
Yeah.
certain
Nah,
lactose
that shit,
things that
I
I
know.
just have to have. I'm sorry, it happens.
Yeah.
Like
No. I feel you, but like, no. Okay, your second sandwich?
she
I
said.
don't
So
know.
she said Cuban and.
I like Cubans a lot, actually. I'm sorry for stealing it, but damn, this just is bomb. I can't. You said my. No, the fuck, no. When you said Miami, I was like, yes. When I went to Miami for the first time earlier
Yeah,
last
Cuban.
year, oh yes, this shit was fucking
Bro, those
bomb.
shits are
I was like,
magical down
different.
Them shit's
Different.
fat. Like,
I
I'm like,
mean, in arepa, I guess if you count that as a sandwich, because you could eat arepa basically as a sandwich.
so you should have said another grilled
Depends.
cheese. Moving on.
I'm not trying that as a
Depends.
sandwich.
It depends on how you make the arepa.
I'm not counting that as a sandwich.
Okay, so it doesn't count as a sandwich for Tariq. Got it, Tariq. So, what's my other sandwich? I guess I can't take Cuban.
Nope.
So, grilled cheese.
She can take grilled. Nah, she can take Cuban. She can take Cuban. I'm just fucking with her. She can take Cuban.
I don't know. I'm trying to think
Cubans
of
are
another
fire.
sandwich
You
that I
just
really
take
like.
Cuban. Just take Cuban. You good.
Like a breakfast sandwich. A good ass breakfast sandwich.
Breakfast sandwich? Okay.
Love me a breakfast sandwich. I mean, I love
Now, if we're
breakfast.
talking breakfast
It's
sandwiches,
a whole different category.
that's a
Oh.
whole different game. Because I got some breakfast sandwiches. Oh my god.
I love breakfast, so just making it
Oh.
versatile and like on the go, let's fucking get it.
What? Fire. Oh, go.
Tariq, it's all you.
Mine's is steak and cheese.
Okay.
A nice Philly cheesesteak when it's done right is always fire.
Mm-hmm.
When we did that pop
Yo,
up.
yeah, when we did that pop up, that shit was bomb.
When I make them now for the shopping stuff, I feel like, damn, this is so good right now. Steak and
with
cheese.
them Cajun fries.
And
that
steak
shit was
and
bussin'.
cheese is a classic. I love steak and cheeses.
You're like crackheads. Like, I'll just say, yeah.
Oh,
It's
Hilarious.
so good.
second one, I would probably say meatball sub.
Okay.
Cuban.
Here we
Cubans
go.
will be up there.
There's your meatball
Here we go.
sub.
Will be
Wrong
up
one.
there. Meatball sub. Meatball subs will be up there.
You said meatball sub, not a meatball. I can't do it. Not a meatball sub.
Yeah.
Cubans are definitely up there. I wouldn't put Reuben in like mine because I don't have them as much, and I mean I haven't really had them until like the last few years, so I wouldn't put them in my top 5 or anything. But we also didn't say burgers. Does burgers count as a sandwich?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
But like,
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
Mmm. Why is it not?
Why is it not a sandwich?
I don't think a hot dog's a sandwich. Then is steak and not steak and cheese. What is it? Sausage and peppers a sandwich? Like,
Yes.
If you consider hot dog, yes. Yeah. Why do you say yes?
let me Google this shit. Y'all
It's
fucking with me.
like something between buns. There's no other way to explain it. That's what a sandwich is basically. Or 2 top things, cause like a donut could be the
But
bun,
is
and
that a
that's a
top thing?
sandwich. What?
I mean,
Is
it's
that
not.
a top thing?
I mean,
Well, both top and
Is a
bottom.
hot
I
dog?
mean,
not
hot
a
dog
top
is.
thing?
Yes.
How,
It's 2 sides to it still. It's split in the middle. Is it not all the way?
It's a holder.
It's a holder, exactly.
It's not a sandwich.
So is it a taco?
It's not a,
Because that's what a tortilla is, right?
so then a taco is a sandwich.
A
And so
taco's
is a
a
quesadilla.
taco. I
quesadilla is not a sandwich. That's not a sandwich.
How would that not be a sandwich?
don't know. It's not a quesadilla. Fuck.
A quesadilla.
Now y'all fucked up. See? Now y'all jumped in your own rabbit hole and you lost.
I don't consider a quesadilla a sandwich because that's mainly. I mean, that's pressed together.
Okay, so if a fucking hot dog is a sandwich, then a taco is a sandwich. Oh God.
I don't put
It's so
tacos.
funny to me how we just got into
I don't think tacos are sandwiches.
Alright, Google says that a sandwich is an item of food consisting of 2 pieces of bread with meat, cheese, and other fillings between them eaten as a light meal.
Light
Hot
meal.
dog ain't no light meal.
Light meal.
So that's a verb.
You
I mean,
know how
that's
Cubans.
used as a noun, as a verb.
Is a
It
hot
says insert or squeeze as in
Insert.
something or someone or something
Yo.
between 2 other people or things. Typically in a restricted space or as to be uncomfortable.
What?
Wait.
Shut
The
up.
definition said uncomfortable.
That's what Google said.
Shut up.
That's what, using it as a verb. Yeah. So like,
Oh,
the
like
first-
a sandwich. Yeah.
yeah, like a sandwich, like a person in the sandwich, but the way they said it was just, is a hot dog considered a sandwich? So yes, a hot dog is a sandwich, yeah. A meat or poultry between 2 slices of bread, a bun, or a biscuit. That's the USDA. That's what that that's what they describe as a sandwich.
I can
My mind
give
is totally blown.
I can give hot dog being a sandwich. Like I can understand that. Tacos and quesadilla, no, that's different.
Why?
Okay, so wait.
Tortillas.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
right
saying
here.
tortillas are bread though?
That's what it says right here. No, that question was why a taco? Why is a taco not a sandwich? Now going by the first definition, a taco is not a sandwich because you make tacos with tortillas, not with bread. Tacos don't meet the second definition of sandwich either because again, no slices of bread are involved in the preparation of a taco. So a taco is just a taco, but a sandwich is a sandwich because a sandwich has to be between two
Right.
pieces of bread.
Okay.
So again,
Or like a carb.
quesadilla, that's not a sandwich. Tacos, that's not a sandwich.
Or just bread, I guess.
Like burrito, like those are all different. That's a different category
Yeah,
to me.
I guess, yeah. A burrito's a burrito. A burrito's not a sandwich.
Exactly.
You know what sandwich that is a go-to sandwich that not a lot of people talk about, but I know a lot of people eat low-key? A sloppy joe.
Sloppy Joes. When you
See?
talk about
Haven't
childhood
had
memories,
one of
Sloppy
those.
Joes.
Yeah.
But them bitches
That's what
be busted.
that brings me. That and shepherd's pie brings
Shepherd's
me
pie,
childhood memories.
Me and Bella
I'm
did
not
that.
eating no shepherd's pie.
Why?
I don't do mashed potatoes, bro.
You don't like
Okay.
mashed potatoes?
Oh.
Okay. What's wrong with you?
What type of mashed potatoes have you ate that you didn't like then? Because
I don't like the typical way that you make mashed potatoes, like with cream and butter and all that salt. I'm not a fan of that.
How do you make
The
your
way they
mashed
made it at
potatoes?
Marriott when we worked there with the olive oil, I could rock with it. You feel me? Like it was just the salt and the olive oil. I like that. But like the
How do you
best
usually
way
make your mashed
ever,
potatoes?
the best way ever that I've ever had any of the mashed potatoes was when they piped it on the little thing and made the potato douches. When they did it, they pipe it on a little pie tin and then put clarified butter over it and popped it in the oven and that shit came out golden and fluffy. Bruh. Other than
Wow.
that, get it off my plate. Hold the mash.
If it doesn't
I don't
have
want it.
the extra crunchy layer, I don't want it.
Yeah, if it's not, if you're not upscaling my plate by $20 because you made potato douches, Drew
I don't
said,
want it.
I
Shut
don't
up and
want
take my money.
that.
Yeah, what is this? Take
Literally.
it back.
But nah, I was never a big fan of that. Like,
Stop.
but this kid doesn't like sweet potatoes. Like,
Yes, I do.
which one of you guys didn't like sweet potatoes?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
That was what we was talking about. Pumpkin pie.
No, you
You
don't
like
like
sweet
it was
potatoes, you don't
cranberry sauce. You guys
Yeah,
are
cranberry
cranberry
sauce,
sauce
Yeah,
haters.
I'm like cranberry sauce. We just said
Cranberry
today.
sauce is nasty.
Wait, so you were saying you like sweet potato, but you don't like pumpkin?
When we were talking about pies, we kept saying like, "What's the best pie?" Someone was like pumpkin pie, and I said no, apple. And that's when we started
Do
talking
you
about
like
the-
pumpkin pie though?
It's fine. I mean, it's
Oh.
just another variation of sweet potato if you want to think.
How?
About it.
Sweet potato and apple?
No, pumpkin.
Why? Because they're puree pies? Like they're like
Basically.
filling.
The base is
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
similar.
it's-
Yeah. I mean, the
I'd
veg
rather
is pretty
sweet potato.
similar.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Exactly. You'd rather have
I'd
sweet
rather
potato.
sweet
You'd
potato
rather
pie.
have sweet potato pie than pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
That was all I was saying. But apple pie is superior.
The worst pie out is probably key lime
I like key lime pie.
or lemon meringue.
Yeah,
I don't like lemon meringue. It's too
No.
much. The meringue be too much on top. And then the custard sometimes be too sweet, and I was like, ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
And egg whites be taking forever.
Yeah, or like any type of custard pie. I don't really like custard pies like that.
Custard pie, like lemon. I had a lemon custard today.
Like a coconut, maybe like coconut cream. Too sweet. I can't be doing it. Sounds
Yeah. That makes
Can't do
sense.
Mm-mm.
That makes sense. But no,
I'm
yeah.
not really a pie guy unless you're talking apple or like blueberry.
Honestly, if it's not apple, I don't care for the most
like
part. Like,
cherry. I feel like any tart fruit, I'll do like a mixed berry.
peach
Like
cobbler.
I like mixed berry galettes type. Like, yeah.
Peach cobbler. I can do some peach cobbler.
Rhubarb pie is good.
Or some
Yeah.
pecan.
You had
Strawberry
that before.
rhubarb?
Strawberry rhubarb pie.
Mm-hmm. Crack.
Or some
Literally
pecan pie.
aneurysm.
I can do some pecan pie. Or some
I
pecan
like pecan pie.
Or
Yeah.
pecan.
I have a
however
good
you
recipe.
say it.
Actually, you guys have had my apple pie bars before, right?
I don't think I have.
No. Have you had them?
Mm-mm.
No.
You guys have never had my apple pie. Everybody's had my apple pie bars before. How come you guys have never
How
had
has
them?
everybody had it if we
You
just
just said we didn't have it.
like
No.
It's so true though. Now I have to make a batch just for you guys.
See?
Yes. No, seriously, I got y'all. No,
Fall
but
is over, bro.
all I was
So what I mean?
all I was gonna say was
What?
Now
Yo,
you
the
made me
look she
forget what I was
gave me,
gonna
bro.
say. For anybody listening that has eaten my apple pie bars before, the original recipe was a pecan pie bar recipe, but I turned it into apple pie. So yeah.
What's good with
apple
y'all
pie.
in pecan pie?
I like pecan pie.
It was pretty good. When I made it, it was pretty good.
Denise was pretty good. And she was like, no. Just like, no, disgusted.
Bro, they love that down south too. Pecan pie,
Mhm.
It's
peach
so good.
cobbler.
Love me some peach cobbler.
You like peach cobbler?
Peach blueberry
Cobbler,
cobbler.
I'm not a cobbler fan at all.
Yeah.
But the only thing with cobbler is the topping gotta be good. If the topping's
That's what I'm
not
saying.
good, then
And
it
the
just, I
the
feel
topping
like the topping
always
makes it
be on
rinse
some
it.
OD weirdo shit.
I don't know, you haven't had good cobbler, then
I mean, where do I get good cobbler?
probably one of us. That's your best bet.
True.
I love it. I love the advertisement, the inside advertisement.
Right though.
Probably one of us. That's your only choice.
Me or Kayla. That's it.
You can't go and go and get
Literally.
anything. Anything else. No sir. No.
But no, I'm not a big cobbler guy. What else am I not a big fan of? I'm not a big fan of like turnovers, pastries.
I love
You a
pastry.
big pastry kid? I love a tart.
Cheese
I'm a tart
Danish.
guy.
I love a cheese Danish.
I'll do a tart, but like, I'll do a croissant too. I'll do the fuck out of a croissant. But, but like, hey, yo, yeah, literally, but like,
So now wait, pause.
like after that,
You're doing the fuck out of some croissant.
I'll do the fuck out of a croissant. Some Parker House
I
rolls
can't.
though.
Oh my, you know what's crazy? I was thinking about making some with some bacon fat. That shit would be bomb.
What? Parker House rolls?
Parker House rolls.
With some bacon fat?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, remember the brioche bread from Bounty?
Can we just and just say brioche bread is probably top?
God tier. I'm
Top
telling
three.
you.
God
that-
tier.
that
Brioche
bread-
is top 3.
Brioche is absolutely amazing. I love brioche.
Like,
Ugh.
oh my god, just how buttery it is.
It's
brioche,
so, yes, just
challah.
yeah. There's
Challah
enriched
bread.
doughs, that's why. Like, just all the egg yolk and sugar and
That's all I
butter,
like.
and
That's
it's just
all I-
delicious.
that's
It
all I
makes
like.
the bread
Bro,
so
the Parker
soft
House
and
was at
fluffy.
Bounty. When they used to come out hot, oh
Oh god,
God,
so
this
good.
is so
So
fire.
good.
Bro, that shit.
With that little bit of salt, butter, and
Mhm,
salt on
those-
top.
You know what else I'm a big fan of? Like pretzel buns.
Okay.
Like pretzel dough.
I love me a
like
good
pretzel.
pretzel.
Yeah, it depends.
Pretzel's good. They be hitting sometimes.
They do be hitting sometimes.
Yeah. Like you gotta get it just right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I
Oh,
can't.
Dead.
No, but let's go back to this 45 biggest food trends in the past 45 years. There's a lot on here, but so I'll just throw some out.
Yeah, go through a couple.
Quiche. This is literally the first one on here. Quiches.
I like quiche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You no. That's
Just make my eggs straight, bro.
yeah.
If we're gonna get fancy with my eggs, just make me an omelet. There we go.
I can feel that.
As fancy as we go.
Give me something else as the side, not a pie dough,
That
basically.
I feel that.
quiche. What is that other one? That they make out of eggs. Frittata.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frittata.
No.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
kind of like, what about torta española?
Okay. No.
What is that?
You've never had the torta española?
Mm-mm.
It's like a Spanish tortilla, so it's basically like a quiche type deal, or frittata, but with like potatoes and
Everything in it.
yeah, there's like
That's
veggies
it.
and stuff in it.
No.
He said, yeah, no, I don't want
No.
that.
Yeah.
No, fan of that.
Blackened fish.
Oh my god.
Now,
I hate that.
I
shit.
don't know when did it say it really became, it's saying, let's see, spark creation like 1984 is like, that's when it first came around. It's basically just like Cajun plain ass.
seasoning and blacken the hell out of it, literally.
I'm just trying.
I don't like it. I don't. I did this like the salmon on the show and stuff like that. It was straight, but I am not a fan of this blackened. I don't know when like it became like in restaurants like that, but when I hear someone say, "Can I get a blackened?" I'm like, "What? What is that? What do you mean? That's not on the menu. Why is this here?"
They used to do that with the trout a lot at my job. It's like, can we get a blackened trout? And it's like, bro, it's not even, doesn't even sound appealing, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, you're not even understanding. It might sound cool to you because, like, I don't know. It's just not good, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely not good. I don't really
Yeah.
No, I don't need blackened.
feel like I
Just
don't
give me
think
my,
of.
just give me my food. Give me my food the way you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Molten chocolate cake.
I mean,
You just eating it.
you just fucking eat one.
Who the
Devouring
fuck
it.
told you guys to put me on blast like that?
I love how he also.
Because we're your friends. Of
I love how he
course.
also said, "Yo, don't let me eat this by myself." I said, "Let me get some."
And he ate it by himself.
Bro, I
He's
got
the
another one.
worst.
Don't worry, I got another one in there for you to read.
That's a bet. Oh, this
He
is.
ate that whole lava cake by himself,
Oh, yeah,
right in
that was
front
my
of
reward.
us.
You made it to the end of the day. That's your reward.
This is a bird we didn't mention. Focaccia.
Oh, I love focaccia.
Focaccia when it's done right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When it's done right, but you gotta eat that within like 1 to 2 days, cause that third day it's getting moldy.
Yeah, because it has so much.
That third
It just
day
be having
it's
so
done.
much in this sometimes.
Onions,
Yeah,
herbs,
exactly.
tomatoes,
Mhm.
all types of
Mhm.
stuff on it.
Yep. Pepper crusted tuna.
I don't think I've ever had pepper crusted tuna before.
Like the like
The
tuna
out-
steaks,
Yeah, like the outside is pepper crusted and it's just seared real quick, I think.
and it has the red center.
Yep.
The cool red center. Yeah.
No? Okay.
When did that start becoming a thing?
It started becoming a thing from the 90s to the 2000s.
Yeah, not
It was
today.
hard to find. Yeah. So, yeah, around that. Plant-based meat. That's a big one.
So
Oh.
we were at the beginning of last year, and there's this dude that I was working with, and he was big into like eating healthy and stuff like that.
Yep.
So he tried to Chris can attest for this too. He tried to get me and Chris to convert over to eating Impossible burgers, like Impossible meat, like stop eating real red meat. He made like a burger. One day I wasn't even paying attention to him. He worked grill, so like he made me a burger and everything, and I was like, damn, like this burger's fire. Like, and he was like, bro, that's not even meat. Like you're eating all like veggies or whatever, blah 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 blah. And I was like, damn, this is type good. Like started like eating like every day, but like after a while I was just like, nah, bro. Like I'm not. It's not that I was feeling weird. It's just like, bro, I'm not feeling it. Yo, about like a couple months later, the whole staff changes and everybody is talking and stuff like that. And they had a box of the Impossible burgers that they found in the freezer from when the first
First dude had it.
yeah. So they literally were like, yo, like this shit is bad for you. Like it causes cancers and stuff like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Your work started saying that to you?
Impossible meat literally has like mad backlash supposedly, and it's like a lot of it is very bad for you. It's like made out of like beet they imitate blood, and it's like beet juice and like it's all types of stuff in it. But it's like supposedly not the healthiest for you. Impossible meat.
Well, be careful what kind of plant-based meat you get.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it fucked me up because I was about to convert until I seen that, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, nice. I mean, I have it.
Going back to the
couple
cow.
times, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I could never really like get it.
What? Into that?
Yeah,
Plant-based.
yeah. Like I thought about it the other day when I was at the grocery store and I saw some, but I was like, no.
She said snag these Bubba burgers.
I was like, actually, no. I was like,
Okay. Ramen.
I love ramen.
Ramen is a big thing.
I absolutely positively love ramen.
Yeah.
Honestly, so last weekend I was sick as fuck. all I wanted was some duck thigh ramen from Wara Wara. And if you live in Providence and you've gone there before, or if you've eaten it, you know that shit is good as fuck. It's just so good.
Duck
They do
what?
confit duck thigh, and then they fucking do it in ramen, and it's fucking amazing.
Swear to God.
I swear to God.
Fire.
I
Where is
swear
this
to
place?
God.
It's
Wara
in-
Wara,
oh, I know,
right on
Wara
Hope Street.
Wara.
Hope Street, Hope Ave.
Oh, okay, I know where that is.
Mhm.
Oh,
You're about to go there?
I said we might have to.
Yeah.
You about to go there
Or
right
that birria ramen that I don't know if you guys have seen it on IG from Masa Taqueria. Fucking fire. I mean, I haven't had it, but it looks bomb as fuck.
Also,
If the birria tacos are
now?
just
Like Rick Ross in
amazing.
here on the podcast right now.
If the birria tacos are amazing, I can just imagine a bowl of ramen.
yeah. Also, besides ramen, pho is also
Okay.
taking off.
I love pho too.
Pho is
So
fire. I had,
good.
I had,
That's
I had that on Friday.
Vietnamese, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, pho, I had that on Friday. Fire.
Mhm.
Oh, that was definitely one.
I feel like when I'm craving like a really hot bowl of soup, just like with a bunch of things, like just comfort food, I'll go for either one of those two. Honestly, like oh my god.
Yeah.
I remember a long time ago, you guys could probably knew this place was open. It's like 2016 when I came out here to Rhode Island for the first time to visit. And it was this place called Ken's Ramen. Ken's.
Yes, you know what's crazy? I never got to go. The one day I pulled up, they were closed.
Bro,
I was like, fuck, and then they moved out or they closed,
Yeah.
whatever. I was like, no, I never got
that
to try
shit
it.
was like my first like ramen experience with the whole
I
egg and
bet it was
roll and
amazing.
chopsticks. That shit, I felt like I was in an episode of Naruto or something like that.
I bet it was an absolutely amazing bowl of ramen.
No cap, it was.
Macaroons.
Not a fan.
Me either.
Really?
Hate them.
Why?
What is it?
I could, you know what's crazy? I could eat the shells by themselves, but I don't
Not
really
the
like once
filling.
it's once it's assembled because the filling ruins it. Macaroons are such a wait.
It's not a cookie to me, bro. Like
Which ones though? Did it show a picture?
Is
Was
it
the
a wafer?
coconut ones or
It
the-
just has a general picture, but it's a bunch of them basically.
Like is it a
Oh,
wafer?
which
Is
ones
it a
though?
cookie?
The
I'll show
almond
you.
ones or the coconut
I'll
ones?
just show you. I'll show you.
Titties,
I'll
And
show
then,
you.
stop.
and then you break through the
Okay, the
hollow
almond
shell.
ones, yeah.
You break through the hollow shell, and then you get to that gummy center. It's weird. It's
Yeah.
It's not funny.
Yo, it's so funny hearing Drew like fixing double light. It's just, it's so funny. Kale.
I love
I
kale.
love it.
Kale's a
Yeah.
good
We threw some kale into that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Kale's
them
a pop-
tortillas.
this
Into
is super
that
green.
tortellini last week. Was that last
one.
week?
A couple weeks ago.
Two
It's
weeks
super
ago.
green. I'm sitting here coughing. That kid coughed on my face, and y'all heard it for the first time.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
See, I'm not going in.
Avocado toast, but avocados in general. Okay, do you know like avocados?
Bro, I make that shit every day at work.
He said, no, I don't want anything to
When I
fucking
hear
do
that,
it.
I just blank out.
Right.
Avocados, nah, avocados are good though. I've come to learn to appreciate avocados, and not just for their flavor, but actually what they're capable of doing. So like, I'll throw that shit in. If I have like a green smoothie up and that shit is too thin, I'll throw avocado in that bitch, picking it up real quick, and then boom,
Love that.
Yes.
send it. Like,
Yes.
thank you avocados for being rich in omega-3s.
Yes, but avocados are shit.
He said, just some funny facts for y'all.
But avocados
yeah.
last year absolutely sucked. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a fucking
Yeah.
it was a horrible
Disaster.
season
Yeah.
it's
for
a
them.
disaster.
I love avocados though. They're so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They are good. There's just something.
They're good when they're appropriate to use.
Yes.
They're nice
They're
and ripe.
when they're
They're perfect.
when they're not ripe, they're a bitch. When they're old,
Yeah.
they're a bitch.
Yeah.
So get them just right and they're perfect.
Just right is perfect.
Remember when I did the chicken tacos on the show? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do some guacamole, and I cut into one. It was hard as hell. I said, nah, I can't use that one. I said, oh, this is the perfect one. Open it. Wow.
Wow, no.
I said, well, I gotta pick around. So I gotta make guacamole for the show still.
Damn.
Shit, crazy.
It was the only one you had left?
No, there's a few of them, but they all just
True.
come in.
Mm.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Poke. Poke bowl.
I've had it once.
I had it a couple times at my last job just because I used to work the station, so I'd be like, what do I want to eat today?
Poke
Okay,
bowl.
we'll just have a little poke bowl. And I knew I made it, so I knew it was good.
I like a spicy tuna
Yeah.
poke bowl.
It's
Yeah.
good.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got it for free.
I think that's the only reason why he likes it.
Literally.
And last one, pumpkin spice.
I'm a fan.
You're a pumpkin
Really?
spice bitch.
I'm a pumpkin spice bitch, yes.
Wow.
I am a pumpkin
That
spice.
is, bro. Once like fall hits, it's not even when fall hits anymore.
Everybody be
It's literally,
okay
you know,
for
summer.
pumpkin
It's like
spice.
at the end of August. Oh, pumpkin spice lattes.
Yep.
It's like, bro, what the hell? Why is this out already?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it. I like it. I feel like it's warming, it's comforting around the season. It's very appropriate.
What's your favorite season, by the way, guys?
My favorite season?
Summer.
Oh, season? I thought you said seasoning. I was like,
Oh, that one, obey.
well, yeah, for you to read.
What's your favorite season?
I love summer.
Summer.
Summer is my favorite
Summer.
season.
Summer.
Yeah.
Winter's for the birds. Literally.
I
don't know,
hate
like-
winter time. I really
I
don't
like-
like it.
I like summer, but I like not this summer, the first half of it. I like the other half of it, like
The second half?
the second half, like summer going into fallish type of vibes, like where it's still warm out, but it's like
When it's like
not
chill.
blazing out,
Seventies,
like,
80s.
Chill.
yeah,
It's a
when
chill
it's like
night.
chilling, like
Yeah.
when everybody's like really going on vacation and enjoying their life, like the good part of the year that everybody enjoys.
Yeah.
The rest of it's just
That
like
part.
ass.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I enjoy, like, I enjoy spring, summer, and fall. Those are, like, if I could live somewhere, like, I mean, fun fact, Medellin, the nickname for it is Eterna Primavera, which is, like, eternal spring. So it's, like, the perfect weather.
So you don't like
But
winter
yeah,
at all?
if I could, no, I don't like winter.
Winter
Fuck the
sucks. Who
snow.
wants this shower?
Bro,
I
people love. I know
fucking hate
mad
snow.
people that love winter. They're like,
I
can't wait till the
don't.
snow. I'm like,
No, I hate the cold weather. Like, even though my birthday's in December, I'm a fire sign, so it's just like a fire inside of me, and like the winter time just cools that down, basically. It's like the best way I can describe it.
she scares me. she really does.
Oh my god.
That was scary, Drew. There's a way scarier things
I'm a
out there.
fire sign in the winter. Just cools me.
I mean, it's true. If you think about it, like, a very fiery energy. And
Exactly.
this
You are.
time just brings it, like, brings
Yeah,
it
we
down.
seen you in sugarcane. Anyway.
You see me in what?
Sugar
Sugar
cane,
cane?
yeah.
I'm dead.
Well,
If you
yeah.
ever see me at sugar cane, you know what he's talking about.
Good ass though.
Yeah,
Big facts.
Literally.
shaking ass everywhere.
That's not what he's talking about.
That's what I said.
I said that's not what he's talking about.
I'm
though.
talking
no.
about
The
demon
face,
mode.
yeah.
Exactly. Demon mode. Throwing.
No, we're talking about the face.
You
face.
be making at us.
Listen, guys.
That's the magic talk.
Good ass.
That's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
Cap.
Um,
Wait, this with Keyla.
They've all been good. By
They
the
have,
way.
yeah. Never anything bad.
Yes.
but yeah, that was our topic for today, guys. Some food trends in the last 45 years.
Love that.
Do you guys have a prediction on something that will be a food trend this year? To close it out.
Man, what the fucking gluten-free shit is already taken over.
That's been out though.
Nut allergies and all this
like
shit.
alternatives, maybe.
Yeah, fucking all these people coming out with this whole they don't want their food, like a lot of people are getting on this cross-contamination shit, and it's kind of like making our jobs a little harder, even though we do practice
Yeah.
cross-contamination. They don't
Like
want
I feel
food
like
touching.
yeah.
They don't want, like, they're very particular. When you have a certain amount of money, I feel like you get very particular about a lot of things, and food becomes one of them.
Yeah.
People don't want certain things touching their food. Like, people want their proteins chopped with their salad to the point where, like, it's mush. It's like, why? Break it up with your hands. Why is that a request on a ticket?
To break up to break up
Like
chicken
fish,
or
like
fish with your
fish
hands onto a salad.
into a salad, like shred it.
I wonder if
chop
they
it
had
with your knife.
difficulty eating, like chewing.
No, like this was no. Some of these people are just regular people.
Okay.
No problems. They just are picky
They just.
with their food.
They just want you to take a nice piece of seared salmon, just break it up with your hands.
Break it up with your hands. That's what it said on the ticket.
You
Right?
know what's crazy? It's like that's the satisfaction when I'm eating a nice ass piece of salmon on a salad.
I want to break. Yeah, I want the
I-
whole thing.
I want
bro.
the whole thing so I can break it up myself with my fork and like experience that. Like that's called eating. Like you're basically doing half of it for them.
I don't know. People have
So
weird
weird.
requests. It's not just my place. I know it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like that though.
Right. All of us will.
When we get rich, don't worry, guys. It's
To be
all-
like,
When
I
the,
need this, and this
when the
time.
podcast blow up,
the
You
podcast blow
You
up.
want me to go back there and show you how it's done?
Okay.
I want my cereal with.
I'll be like, can you pour my cereal, but put the milk on the side? Like literally, I'll pour it myself. And then when it gets to my table, I'll be like, can you actually pour it for me?
Table
But-
side
but,
cereal
but,
service.
go, but go very slow so everything mushes together.
Not one drop out of the side of the bowl, or I'm leaving.
No.
Leaving.
No, but like, can I get the bowl of cereal but put the milk inside the bowl? Bring me the cereal.
Oh my
Exactly.
god, right.
Some shit. I would do it.
Just add a little bit of cereal at a time while you're eating so it doesn't all get mushy.
Want this too? Like, dude. It's like, no.
But yeah, that's
Horrible.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's all.
You. I'm just kidding, so am I. Oh
The
my
money,
God.
the money gonna change.
The money
The
toys.
money gonna change.
Well, before you do that, Kayla, take us out of here.
Alright guys, well y'all can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Zoe_Keyla, that's ZOE_KEYLA. On those platforms I have my link tree, so make sure you guys check that out. I've got a bunch of other links on there for a blog that I'm working on, a website, a little shop for liquid gold as well, so I'm going to be having a few different things. I'm actually thinking about and planning out some different type of items to put on there, so you'll see that soon. But yeah, you guys can find me there. What about you guys?
Of course, mixing up with Chef Tariq every Sunday at 11 a.m. ChefTariq.com on Instagram and TikTok, Chef Tariq on YouTube, Chef Tariq 401 on Facebook. And you guys also check out my website, ChefTariqCompany.com. That's also where you can find my first cookbook, Mixing Up Chef Tariq Volume 1. And also on YouTube, on Amazon now, so you guys can go to either Amazon or my website. You can find Chef Tariq, Mixing Up with Chef Tariq Volume 1.
Yes.
So proud of my friends.
I love it.
Yeah, you can catch me on IG at I Love You Drew, and you can also catch me at Second Human.
Oh yeah, and at liquid gold. Sorry, I always forget.
But that's really all I got. I wanna.
And here on the podcast.
Of course.
Oh yeah,
The
the
mixing-
Mixing
MP.
Pot
Mixing
Podcast.
Pot,
Yeah, you know
me.
me. You feel me?
The Mixing Pot Pod on Instagram and TikTok. And also the videos have been going up on my YouTube page. They will be going up on the Mixing Pot Podcast page. Also, I'm gonna put them on both just so if you want to go on either one to watch. So you guys can definitely start subscribing to that now. And also, we're gonna be going on Twitch soon as well.
Yes.
So
we
make
should
sure you
do that.
guys.
Yeah,
What,
one of my
live-
friends
live
actually
stream?
told me the other day that
Yeah.
they would watch it if it was like on Twitch.
Yeah. So
We can live Twitch
So,
first.
and then even as well, if you guys have questions for us, we'll start putting out some polls for any topics you guys want to see us talk about.
Yes.
So make sure you guys, stay in tune with our social medias and just see what we're doing every day.
Some more interaction, definitely. Let us know what you guys want to see.
You wanna
What
see?
y'all want us to
You wanna
talk
see
about.
Tariq walk around in a
In a
cheerleading
cheerleading
outfit
outfit.
in the
Yeah.
mall?
I do.
We could record it for you.
Yeah.
We vlog and everything. You feel
Yeah,
me?
whatever.
Like, you want Tariq to get
He
hit
said,
in the
yeah,
face with some
whatever.
cream pies.
What?
We'll do it. You want us to shave Tariq's head on live air? We'll do it.
Hey,
What,
yo.
hey, yo, what you cutting me out for, bro?
What'd you say cream pies for?
Cream pies? What do you mean? Cream pies. Cream pies. You love cream pies.
Oh my god.
It's like, nah, Tariq's favorite donut is the Boston cream because he loves when it busts in his mouth, bro. You mad?
Alright, Kayla, take us out of here. Take us out of here.
I like a good glaze donut. I love me a glaze donut.
Yeah, good glaze.
Good old glaze. Anyway.
Hey, yo, hit the button for that. Hit the button. Yo, peace out.
Guys, check us out next week and every week at the Mixing Pot Podcast. So peace, y'all.